It's lunchtime, and the Brooklyn Cafe is open for business. Live from Studio A in the heart of Delray Gallery, Dawn and Freddie S. and their team are ready to serve up a huge portion of fun for lunch with friends and neighbors. So let's break open that lunch pail and unwrap that sandwich you brought and take a front row seat in the Brooklyn Cafe and get ready to enjoy some humor and hot topics. It's time to get a healthy serving of hope and happiness to help your day go by with a smile. Your hosts, Dawn and Freddie S., are ready to talk about food, health, dating, or just plain dream making. If you have a story to share, a movie review, restaurant critique, or just a coincidental thing that happened to you, call in toll free at 888-565-1470 right now. Sit back and enjoy your lunch break at the Brooklyn Cafe. Here are your hosts, Dawn and Freddie S.
And welcome to the Brooklyn Cafe. Welcome to all our friends across the nation to South Florida Talk.
South Florida Talk.
How you like that?
I like the new WNN media kit. I
Why?
like it if you can find your mouth.
Why? Why do you like it?
Because I think it's really professional. I love the way they put it together. We'll have to send you guys a copy and see what. It's just amazing.
It is very nice.
I sent it out yesterday to a new client, as a matter of fact.
It's only been 8 years, but it's out there, out in the open, and it is beautiful. Listen, I want to say hello to all our friends in LA, New York, San Francisco, and our friends on Twitch.
Twitch.
Hey, Dylan.
Twitch makes you want to twitch.
Dylan.
He's gonna go. Yeah.
Use
Freddie.
your church voice. Whisper, whisper.
What's
Twitch?
Twitch is a gaming app that this show is playing on. So check this out. On Twitch, you can cut segments out and use it for your own purposes. So whatever you say today may be cut and put on 2,000 different sites of people you don't even know. It is the most amazing platform I have ever seen, and it's a gamer. It's for millennials.
They seem to like to watch Freddie say his Freddie wonky things. You know, when I rewatch the shows the next morning,
Where did she get that from?
I watch because I watched them without words. Ever watch our show without words? It's really hilarious because my hands are all over the place. One picture I'm going like this. Who the heck knows what then I realized, what was I talking about? I was talking about Barbie and the Dawn doll. And then you're like this. If you ever watch our show without sound, it's hilarious because you're like this and I'm like this and then you're like this and it's the funniest thing I've ever seen.
We all talk with our hands. We're Italian. What do you expect?
Compared to where I was 3 years ago.
You heard of Twitch, Jane?
Twitch.
You heard of Twitch?
Never heard of Twitch.
No, she just twitches.
I just twitch.
She just twitches.
You know who told us about Twitch was Gen G.
Yes,
Gen
she's
G
a gamer.
is, such a gamer, and she is such a technology guru that when things are changing, she tells us the next platform that we should embrace, and she's the one that told us to embrace Twitch.
That's right. She told us to embrace it. We have, and it's embraced us back. The other thing is, check us out on our podcast. You can go to Siri and say, Siri, play the Brooklyn Cafe TV show, and boop, it comes right up if you have Siri.
Boop, there you have it.
And there you have it. On the set today, we are talking CBD. We are talking information. We are talking all the things that you don't want to talk about or are afraid to ask.
But we're going to ask our fact checkers to fact check them for us because, we need to make sure our facts are correct. I actually got a phone call from my dad yesterday who said, by the way, did you know? And I should have actually researched the fact before I'm going to share the by the way, did you know? So I'm not going to by the way, did you know? But it had to do with the head of the FDA stepping down and some of the new CBD regulations and rules that have been passed. So,
well, I have so many questions.
What a great segment called By the Way, Did You Know?
That is.
Think about that. That's really good.
Hashtag, by the way, did you know? Teddy, where's our note taker? Our new segment
Now it's time for By the Way,
Did
Did You Know? I mean, come on.
I like that, Chris.
Teddy, you like that?
That's very catchy.
By the way, did you know?
So from now on, when we see these two, we'll put by the way, did you know hashtag.
Well, you know how you wanted to talk about things in the news. It can be, by the way, did you know? Da, da, da.
By the way, did you know?
Yeah.
We'll lead off the segment on by the way, did you know?
All right, where's our graphic designer? Megan, can you put a graphic together called By the way, did you know?
Who's Megan?
Memphis. Thank you.
She doesn't respond to Megan.
Matthew says yes. Matthew, where's your father?
He's sick.
Dad, you
He's
gotta
not
feel
coming?
better.
What a jip. What a jip.
Come
There you
on,
go.
Dad.
So now he will turn now into the new yes man because you ain't here. How's that?
Next time, Dad will come on. Matthew. It's like Marsha.
All right.
Remember that?
The
Brady Bunch?
Brady Bunch.
By the way, did you know? A lot of new things came down on the CBD, but before we talk about that, we need to talk about the Brooklyn Cafe TV on ice.
I'm not going.
Apparently you're not, because you haven't bought your ticket yet.
I bought it.
Did you?
Yes.
And?
I'm not going.
Why?
Because I am really distraught.
Why?
Because I have so many people that told me they were coming. I'm heartbroken that we had to give up half the load of tickets.
Oh, I never sent him that email.
Apparently we didn't.
Haven't given them up quite yet, so we have time still to put our orders in.
The next time you come to me.
You guys are coming, right?
Yes, we haven't bought the tickets
We
yet.
know.
But we will.
Well, I don't wait on
will.
him to buy the tickets.
I know.
He gets lost from here to there and back.
He gets lost from here to the front door. The phone rings.
Unbelievable. He laughed.
He's got a 3-year-old. What do you expect?
He has a 3-year-old? You own a 3-year-old?
I own. Yeah.
Really?
There was a
yours?
discount last year just before the holidays. I went to Target, and there she was sitting up there on the shelf. I was like, I gotta get her, you know. So I.
You know, I had a conversation. I'm glad you guys are on set today because I had a conversation with my son. And my son and I were talking about part of the family and yada, yada, yada. But this piece came up, and I wanted to get your opinion. Suppose you have your kids, right? You have your kids and they're older, and they find out that you have a child from another woman that you never knew about. Mm-hmm. Does that change the dimensions of your family?
It's, by the way, did you know Dad has
Well,
another child?
if you never knew about it, then how could?
Well, let me tell you how they found out. You know DNA, Ancestry.com,
Yeah.
they do the DNA thing. It came out and they got a hit. And they called the person, and sure enough, not me. Wait. Not me.
Wait, this was in your
This
family?
is a hypothetical situation.
I thought you
hypothetical.
had something to tell us.
No, I'm not telling you.
Holy
Not,
smokes, you
I'm just
almost had me.
saying. I'm just saying, if it happened, how would you treat it? Like,
happens
let's say
a lot.
your significant other.
Well, I think
and
there's a
you-
difference. There's a huge difference if you knew about it and never said anything versus if you truly, genuinely didn't know.
Well, nobody's going to say I
And it's
knew
like-
about it.
That seems
Well,
to
no,
be
I mean, you
happening
never
a
know.
lot
I
with
mean-
this DNA testing.
I know it's.
And there was a whole article about these two sisters, and they have different fathers. And then they found out that there's another sibling involved, and it seems to be happening quite a bit.
Well, my son, Gio, got upset because he says, Dad, is this something you want to tell me? I said, Gio, if I had a child by a woman that I don't know, then I
Well, you
had a
must have
child by a
known
woman
her
I
if you had a
don't know.
child.
But how do you not know the
Well,
woman that you have a
thank
child
you.
with?
Because a lot of things happen.
Well, actually, that happened to me with my father. Found out that
He had
I
another
had a
child.
sister.
And you didn't know about it.
I did not know. My mother didn't know.
It happened.
Did your father know?
Well, obviously he did.
Well, maybe
He
she
flew-
had the baby and didn't tell him.
I don't know the details of it, but I believe she came, I guess, got in touch with him, and both
found out.
my parents flew to California, and
Really?
yes.
Now, what's
But
happening?
I never met her.
What's happening is that this
No.
company gave out these certificates for Christmas gifts. Everybody that I know got one. So they gave me one. I says, no, thank you. Absolutely freaking
I
out.
just don't understand. How can you say, okay,
You don't
like,
know?
Here, she's my child, but as far as your mother, I have no idea who she is.
You've never been.
just don't get that.
When you were younger, you never got into a relationship. It got a little bit out of hand. You walked away, never to see each other again, and you walked away thinking, oh, you know, that lady is a future child. I mean, that happened to you. You know, all the time. You're
Oh,
pretty
no.
good.
I know I have no other child but Ariana that's out there. I was a good boy,
You know, I was an altar boy. It makes
As
no
he
difference.
says,
as he says.
as he says.
And there you have it. By
Which
the way,
one-
did you know?
did you know?
It starts off our segment. Ready? You can tell us something now.
No, I got nothing to
Now
tell.
his mouth
But
is
I would tell you.
sealed.
You know,
No, you
they
would
may,
not.
They may be a few Freddies out there. I can't tell you.
Speaking of Freddy's, he's not here today.
I know. That's why I wanted to embarrass him, but he's not here. You see, that bit didn't work because my son's not here.
By the way, did you know we've got Hemp Boca back in the studio? We're talking about some of the new, I guess, legislation that's been passing on CBD because there's a lot of non-regulation. There's a lot of companies out there, and honestly, how do you know which company to choose? And
Right.
which is why we're
Honestly.
really working with Hemp Boca so carefully because they're a local company, local here to South Florida, and they're always right here on set with us every Tuesday to ask questions. So give us a call, 888-994-4995. We've got Chris and Jean. Do you know, I didn't even know Chris's name until about 5 minutes ago.
I didn't
his
know
last
Jean.
name.
Jean? Jean's name. And I thought she was
They
Puerto
only
Rican.
know Hemp Boca.
We know Hemp Boca.
And I thought she was Puerto Rican.
She's Asian.
She's
from
not even.
Thailand.
She's not even the right. I wasn't even on the right continent. Not even in the right ocean.
Are you from Thailand or are you from here?
I'm from Thailand, but raised here.
That's
Do you
amazing.
speak Thailandese? Is that a language?
Thai?
Thai.
Yes,
Thai.
I do.
Thai.
You
Yes.
speak it?
Yes, I do.
Really?
I can't read or write, but I can speak Thai.
And do you understand it if I speak to you in Thai?
If you spoke to me in Thai, no, probably not.
Oh, really?
It wouldn't be Thai.
It wouldn't be
It'd be
Like,
tied
you
up.
understand how you talk
Thai Puerto
English.
Rican.
That's
Thai
right.
Puerto
It'd
Rican.
be Spanglish Thai.
Tyrican.
Tyreek?
It's all right. And there you have
I
it.
like that.
Give us a call. We've got Teddy on the board. Dylan's running sound. 888-994-4995. We're
Dylan.
waiting for Hey Mr. DJ to come
Look
up
on
with
your
his
computer
limo,
and
but
tell
I
me
do
if you
not
see
see
anybody
it.
on there. That's what I want you to do. Get off your phone.
I do not see Hey Mr. DJ here, so the limo's not here, but the kids are here with their computers ready to rock and roll.
I'm sorry, Mr. DJ is not here. You can hold me accountable and shoot me after the show.
What else you got going on?
Well, I got a couple of questions I need to ask. Number one, let's talk about the CBD crisis. As you could tell, people drop off all sorts of gizmos here when it comes to the CBD stuff. I mean, I have left and right, they come at me
Right.
with different this and different that.
Yeah.
But the problem that we're having with this whole thing is that somebody has, in their wisdom, decided to give the industry a black eye and say, oh, I'm the savior, I have the right product, and yada, the purity and the strength and all of this stuff. So it gets really, really confusing. So I wanted to clear some of that up today. But let's start with the bill, the Farmers Bill Act of 2018. Which I am totally confused about now, because in there, it chops up the plant as to what you can and cannot use. Are you familiar with it?
Yeah, the farm bill that passed was specifically for confirming that hemp can become now a dietary supplement, because it was on the Schedule 1 list. Schedule 1 is your drugs, your prescriptions, or things you can't just sell without prescriptions, but it was a product. I mean, so they declared it hemp because in hemp, the THC level, is next to nothing.
Right.
I mean,
But here comes the question. Here comes the confusion. Marijuana is not allowed in the federal system. The money's generated from it. Not even legalized marijuana, because it has THC.
30 to 40%.
Okay, but it has THC.
It's very high.
But let's leave it as it has THC. So when you have hemp, who has 0.000000003%, it has THC. So I've been told, which by people that should remain nameless, but they're big people in my industry, that because it has the word THC, even minuscules, it is not supposed to be allowed in the Federal Reserve, just like marijuana.
Well, you know what this hemp bill did? Because I have to look it up because I have to fact check it myself. In 1957, it was all considered the Marijuana Tax Act, which made it illegal.
Right.
In 1970 under
That's
the
where they
Controlled
hang their
Substances
hat.
Act. So this is now, but it now changed in 2018, saying that hemp has 0.3%, 0.3% THC, which does not make you high.
That's right. It's
So
a
it
psychoact-
changes it. So hemp is
Right.
now hemp. It is not part of the marijuana controlled substances.
Well, hemp and marijuana are two different
Yes.
plants.
Plants.
Two different
But
plants.
it's the word THC that's causing the confusion and the gray area.
Because although I question those individuals or where they're getting their information from or perception, because when it depends on the psychoactive level, the threshold.
Right?
Okay, so you have THC, yes, and people out there are going to say THC can be psychoactive. It is psychoactive, but it depends on the percentage.
Okay.
So when you're at a 0.3% or less, there's enough studies out there saying that it's not as psychoactive as if you would beyond that, because that's when you get into the percentage of THC when you're smoking a joint.
Yes.
Or any other products. I mean, it's but that's a marijuana plant. So a lot of people are getting confused that though, like the medical prescriptions, the medical facilities, they're all dealing with marijuana.
Okay,
Right.
but let me ask you a question.
We're in the hemp industry.
But let me ask you a question. Jaywalking is a misdemeanor. You know that, jaywalking.
Yeah.
You got to walk between those two
Right.
parallel lines. If you walk on the line, are you jaywalking?
On the line?
Yes.
I mean, the gray area of life.
Watch.
No.
Okay. If you take one step outside the line and one step inside the line, are you jaywalking?
Yes.
Okay. This is the problem. When the word THC, no matter the amount, shows up on CBD, they're saying that legally, just like 1 foot in, 1 foot out, it should not be allowed in the Federal Reserve System.
Well, here it says, though, the Farm Bill legalizes hemp.
Yeah, but here we go. Here we go. This is why I want you guys
But
to bring
federally,
this.
it's already been approved. It's the state level.
That's
the
right.
state level's having the issue.
That's right.
But
So-
then when you get these politicians that just quickly like, oh, I don't, we shouldn't legalize CBD or THC or what have you. But then I question, okay, then where are you getting this information from? Are you part of the pharmaceutical industry?
There you go.
Because that's what I get. That's what I get out of it. It's not a clear message. It's not a message to look out for consumers. Listen, these products are helping people left and right, Freddie.
No, I agree.
You know, and
Absolutely.
I mean, it's on a daily basis we're getting feedback on our own products. So you get these politicians that just come in who probably just see the letters CBD or letters THC, and just assume, oh, let's illegalize it. We can't have it across state lines or sell it in the state of Florida. Like there's one politician, I won't say her name, but it's ridiculous. Focus on the fact that it is making a difference in reducing pain, relieving pain for customers. Focus on the fact that these are organic, all-natural products, not prescription drugs that create addictions and that just give you temporary relief. That's what they need to focus on.
Okay, now let's bring it up a notch. The confusion, and I had this conversation with my son Gio, who's very open-minded. He says the problem that is they're creating gray areas, and they're doing it to slow down the CBD industry because they don't know how to tax it. They don't know how to control this tiger by the tail. So you're going to get all these people talking all this negative caca. Professionally, in my business, it's affecting my business because radio stations and everything else all over the country.
Negative caca.
Negative caca. You never
You
had
made Dylan laugh at that one.
Dylan told me the word.
Negative
There-
caca.
Negative caca.
I want to reference an article at some point because
we're gonna look it up.
constantly, every week, we hear nothing but mislabeling, fraudulent activity, jail sentences, things like that.
It's craziness.
These are fly-by-night people coming into the industry, just want to make a quick buck, not following regulations, or not following ethical practices, I should say,
Right.
because there's a lot of regulations that are not there yet. And so you have the same government officials that are allowing these businesses come in, do what they want, and then you have the same government officials slapping suspensions on their licensors. And then they use that as their example as, well, we gotta punish everybody else, even those that are doing it the right way. And it's so convoluted. I came from the mortgage industry back in the day. We had a bad rap, all about all the things that were going on.
I burst the bubble.
Yeah, it was all about all these people coming in, creating these brokerage shops, without licenses and scamming people and with fees and stuff like that. Just reminds me.
You had a license?
It's the same thing I used to.
I didn't even have a license.
Well, I see.
In the day,
I still went for my license.
in the day there was no requirement. I had to take a test from the bank for
But
that.
they can't say, oh, you know what, this company is doing it right and you're doing it wrong. It has to be, it's like when you're
Sure.
in school, right? You've got a class full of 30 kids.
Yeah.
And 2 of them disrupt the whole class gets
They're-
punished.
Yeah.
Right.
It's the same thing in a lot of industries because you can't single out those that are doing it right, but it's up to the consumer to do your due diligence and find those companies that are doing it right, that have the right carrot oils, that are growing it how it should be grown. Where should it be grown? Can we grow it in Florida? Because we know people are growing it here, but you cannot be growing the marijuana plant.
They're growing it here for medical because it's the only license that's issued right now.
Well, they're growing marijuana. What about
Marijuana.
hemp? Is hemp being
Not-
grown here?
Not
Not
legally.
Now you
So-
have
So,
you
but
have
wait,
it legally.
we know of allegedly places that are
No,
growing
I don't know
hemp.
what you're talking about. I have no idea what you're talking about.
Allegedly, we've heard
No,
in Florida.
no,
No.
no.
There, if you have a special license to grow industrial hemp, the key word is industrial.
The hell is
that's
that?
legal. So then,
What's
then
industrial
it's,
hemp? Industrial hemp?
There's more of it.
commercial.
It's a commercial hemp?
You can't just grow hemp outside your house.
backyard.
No, that I know. But
Oh, you mean
as far as
commercially? Okay, I got you.
to be sold as a
Licensed.
company
Do-
license, so that can be grown in Florida. Industrial hemp.
It depends. It
you
depends
have a
on what
license.
it depends on the type of license, and what your intentions are. You can't just, it's not recognized recreational yet.
No.
It's used for medical purposes. Now, I happen to
Right.
believe that hemp takes away anxiety if you take it correctly. And the better, like I'm using yours every morning, and trust you me, after last night dealing with my father, till 3 o'clock in the morning, I was probably sucking down the bottle on the nipple. But I think that it reduces anxiety. I've used your product. I use it
Absolutely
every
does.
morning.
For sure.
Yes.
So there is something to say about the quality of the hemp that you're getting.
Oh, yeah.
That is important. But I want to get all these myths out the way because I get bombarded, even from Geo, well, there's a gray area. There is no gray area. The only gray area is what they're creating
Right.
to make it gray.
Gene, you remember we were reading that article where that company on the stock exchange
Yeah. it
Okay.
was mentioned
publicly
earlier.
traded,
Yes.
misrepresenting and misleading customers in a label that didn't even disclose the unhealthy ingredients that are in there. They will not disclose the ingredients. They said it's extremely unhealthy
Dangerous. No, it says
for the
dangerous
consumers.
ingredients.
But why do they
In
put
the
that
product.
in there, Chris? Why do they put bad ingredients in there? What are they trying to do to?
It's all it
money?
is. It's
You wanna-
all it is,
You want to go
Freddie.
from this to this by putting
It's
bad
all
stuff
it
in
is.
it, making it more?
And they were able to
They're
get
cutting
to be a multi-million-dollar and approved to be on the stock exchange.
That's craziness.
And they're just now finding out that they've been
Labeling.
misleading.
The ingredients.
Well, they're
Not
saying.
They will
One
not
company.
disclose the ingredients, but they said they're extremely bad for people.
Well,
in the
they
CBD.
have to disclose them to the FDA. I mean, they have to
Well, I'm
be.
sure
on
Oh, they
the
are,
creative-
but
Yeah,
not to
they
the
are,
public.
but not
They're
to
not
the
doing it right
public.
now to the
Are
public.
they required to give that list of
See, that's
ingredients?
To the FDA, but not
What about to the
publicly on the
public, no?
labels. Well, not right now. I
Then
guess
it's
they're
not
going under
required.
investigation right now.
But is
It's
it
not
required?
regulated. They
So-
would have to give that to the FDA once they're being investigated.
But it's not required. But you know why? That's such a
It
great
is
question.
not.
Could you imagine if one of the regulations is if you go that route, that you should be blasted out there in every platform that's it to let people to bring awareness that this company, this ABC company, is and their findings. Why
You know,
not?
even cheese, right? There was the whole
Wood.
expose they did on shredded cheese that there are wood particles in it,
Wood. They were
cellulose
putting
in it.
wood in it.
And you can read all of them, and I read all the labels. They all have the cellulose in it, right? It's
It's
considered
wood.
a wood product.
It's
And
pieces of
that's there, so-
chopped up wood.
So if you
And
have
you're
to disclose
swallowing
your
this.
food products, you should have to disclose all of the ingredients in your product, and it's up to the
Yeah.
consumer to do your due diligence and to read the labels if it's there before
Yeah.
you.
Right.
If it's not there, how are we as consumers supposed to
yeah.
be educated and to know? You can't.
No, but they say that they didn't have the lab test on the product. Some of the companies don't have lab tests. So lab tests will prove what the ingredients, what's in there. So CBD oil especially, you have to have lab QR codes that which I guess it links to the lab test of that product, where it's from. It's usually from a third-party lab testing.
All right, let's go to
So-
commercial break. More with CBD questions and comments. And by the way, did you know? Give us a call, 888-994-4995. And we'll be right back.
We'll get 50%.
Are you looking for a new business opportunity with residual income from the convenience of your own home? Are you looking to help people and yourself take control of your health, lose weight, and feel great at the same time? It's time to drink and drop the pounds with Cafe Canna. No need to keep inventory or sit in an office. With 2 simple sachets a day, you'll receive your daily dose of coffee, CBD, and an appetite suppressant. Contact Bev today at 954-612-1271 or visit their website hempshopstore.com. Drink and drop the pounds to a new business and healthier you.
If a tree falls in the woods and no one is around to hear it, does it make a sound? Have you ever felt that your voice goes unheard? And you think that you can make a difference if only someone would just listen? It's time for women in business to have a place to step into your power, a platform to embrace your hopes, dreams, and your visions, a voice to heal and restore. Your voice can make a difference. We have the platform to share your story and let your voice be heard. Be kind to yourself, give yourself the chance to be heard, and shine bright. Contact New Dawn Media by texting CAFE to 80800. That's CAFE to 80800.
PureWave.com for your consultation. PureWave technology strengthens the immune system and metabolism while activating hormone production. PureWaveNow.com, 561-965-7777. PureWave. Supercharge your cells. Energize your body with PureWave therapy. Are you ready for improved cell regeneration? Less discomfort?
Boy, she came right back off a commercial. You could take a breath.
Every time
Heidi,
you
welcome
ring
back.
that
I'm glad you're
bell,
feeling better.
Listen, I'm gonna get a
Every time
blowhorn.
you ring a bell, the angel gets their wings.
I'm gonna get a blowhorn. With
I
the fire
think
department
my
was
mother's
here.
calling us for dinner every time you ring that bell.
Calling you
It's
for
been a week already
dinner.
since that.
Calling you for dinner.
Dinner,
You know,
dinner.
You sound like the short guy. What's his name? That was on Any Given Sunday.
Danny DeVito.
No, not DeVito. That's good. Not DeVito. It was.
All I know is-
Oh, you said
Any given Sunday.
Any Given Sunday.
What's his name? He's Italian.
Yeah, with the black hair. I can't remember his name.
that's what Al Pacino's.
Al Pacino.
Al Pacino, yeah.
That's my favorite
Remember when
actor. I'm over here drawing a blank.
When he talked to the guy,
Yeah.
the quarterback, and he says, "Your mother rings that bell, and it's like, come for dinner."
Did your mother ring?
My mother used to scream out the window, "Freddie!"
You forget the bell.
So no
Just
problem.
scream
That
the
was the
dinner.
bell.
All-time favorite actor.
Dinner's
yeah.
ready. And then my mother used to, and when we scream across the house, get your brother, get your sister, and you scream.
Yeah.
She goes, I could have done that. Then why didn't you? Right? What were we supposed to? She didn't say go to your room and get them. You scream for them to all come to dinner.
Well, my mother taught us that when she looked out the window, it was time to come upstairs. She didn't want to have to scream. She used to go. And you had to run upstairs. Shoo!
The traditional way of growing up.
Yes, right.
Now we just text our kids, you coming home for dinner?
I know.
Now
There's no
I
more.
want to touch also. Millennials don't understand why us people, I'm gonna sneeze, are talking about CBD to create an anxiety shield.
God bless you.
Go ahead.
That's how you sneeze?
That time, yes.
Okay.
An anxiety shield for tests, right? When they have midterms and finals,
Yeah.
they load up on Red Bull and they suck down all this stuff that makes them nuts.
Yes.
And how can you learn when you put your brain into this motion of craziness? So I've been trying to get more kids to use the CBD to sort of calm them down so they can educate themselves. So the ingredients on your bottles, tell us about the ingredients that you have on there.
For hemp boca.
Yes,
Yeah.
for hemp boca.
line.
We have only 3 ingredients. We've got the, sorry, MCT coconut oil. We've got the sativa, which is the natural sugar, and the hemp CBD oil.
That's it.
That's it.
So you've got a carrot
That's
oil,
it.
you've got the hemp oil, and then you've got the sweetener just for flavor.
The stevia.
Yes, the
well,
stevia.
no, the stevia. Stevia is actually chose to put a natural sugar in there because it helps with diabetes, blood
But
pressure,
I mean, those
blood
are the only
sugar.
3 ingredients. There's no
That's it.
artificial
Right. And then
ingredients.
the-
There's nothing else in it. There's nothing that's cut. There's
additives.
nothing processed. There's no additives. There's no proprietary blend of.
No
That's
synthetic.
the thing.
No synthetic, right.
Well, that's the way they label it, the proprietary blend. I don't even know what the hell that means.
It means they've got a formulation of stuff they don't want you to know what's in it.
Right.
And that's what we talked about with these other
Yeah.
companies.
Synthetics.
And, you know, Jean's coming out with the new packaging design. She's really remarkable when it comes to, I mean, seriously, designing. She really knows her stuff, and we're making sure that everything is on our packaging. Everything. We don't, you know, even if it's better to be aware than not, right? Because there's people out there that can't take coconut oil,
Right.
So you could disclose that, or who cannot take stevia or any type of sugar or any whatever it is. It could be artificial or natural.
If I can't take
So we
coconut
can-
oil, how do I take your product?
Well, you don't. We won't
You
recommend
can't.
you.
At all? You don't have something without the coconut oil?
No,
No.
Okay.
no.
The,
No.
the MCT coconut oil is the best oil carrier
Yeah.
for
It's the healthiest.
the oil.
Now, did you pick this blend, or is this your
No, it's
formulation?
formulated. No, it's been formulated
With the
for
grower,
us.
yeah.
With the growers.
We work with the grower, yeah.
So they tell you what is natural and what will work.
What's
Do you-
best work together?
I don't know if you realize,
for
but you can
beneficial.
literally go to a grower, right? And just pick and choose how you want to make your product. Did you know that?
I didn't know that.
Really?
Yeah.
So they become part of the whole manufacturing
You can-
process with you?
You can sit there, and no joke, sit there and say, I want synthetic, I want artificial, I want palm oil. You know what? I want strawberry flavored CBD with palm oil. THC.
Does it change
You can
the
live.
pricing?
It's like you.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh yeah, you can sit there and like you're taking
Say, okay, I want.
a dinner order, but we don't do that.
So you're cutting the product when you use strawberry jam and all this stuff,
Absolutely.
right? Because there's
Right,
less
additives,
CBD
right.
in it.
Correct.
And the different carrier oils, and the different carrier oils, as we've learned, can certainly upset your stomach and all these things. You have to be careful, right? But to that point, if you can't tolerate coconut oil, it's something that is now revealed on the label, and you can understand that this has coconut oil, this has the stevia blend in it, then it maybe this brand isn't for you. But it only has 3 ingredients, so it's not being cut with anything else.
That's right. So you have more product for your
High.
bang.
Yeah.
But that's why
High
the price
quality,
is
high
higher
grade,
also. It's a higher
absolutely.
quality.
It is high
Absolutely.
quality, definitely. And Gene, what was some of the symptoms that somebody could have from coconut oil? It had to do with like IBS or some sort of stomach related symptoms that we
I
were
think-
told. So
Was that Susan that was?
I'm
friend
not.
of hers?
Yeah, I'm not sure.
I'm
But
not, I don't remember.
we're
I don't
aware
recall.
that there are some
There's
symptoms out there where
Some people that are allergic to the coconut oil because
or have a
of symptoms
reaction,
they have.
Now-
a digestive reaction. We understand that.
Are you
But
going
just
to
don't take our
introduce
product.
a line that doesn't have the coconut oil? Because if
Yes.
you can get anything you want, you must be coming out with something,
Yes.
right?
Yes,
to
the
offer.
balanced sport line is the carrier oil is hemp seed, so it's actually from the plant itself.
There's no coconut oil in it.
No.
Very interesting. You know what I want to do? We've got this new website, bias.today/hempoka. Freddie, have you been on the website?
I have. I'm the one that put it in
All right,
and
so
went
if
to the
I go
store.
to bias dot, if I could type it, even better. Has anyone been on this? Have you?
HTTP.
We'd like to.
Bias.today.
Can we share
Absolutely.
on our website?
Absolutely.
Please do.
If you go to hempoka.com, we just revamped the website. On there, we have a subscription service. So we're only offering a monthly subscription. It actually offers 5% discount on anyone who signs up on every order. And then we also implemented what's called a cashback rewards program for an additional up to 5%. Now, the cashback rewards program is actually unique because it's not only you can save at Hempoka,
Right.
but you can save at thousands of other stores across 40 countries. So for all our customers out, we have all listeners out there. If you go to the type of cashback rewards program we've implemented is very unique, and we have yet to find anything similar in
Tell me
our
what
industry.
that means. What does that mean?
The cashback reward?
Yeah.
So it's free to join, and there's a link right from our website. It's a quick registration, simple registration. You get an ID, and then you have access to like a marketplace, so to speak, where all these different businesses that you're familiar, like Publix is part of it, Walgreens, many Home Depot, Office Depot, and so forth, Whole Foods, they've all signed on. So you can literally shop either at their stores, shop for products, or buy kind of like a
gift
store card.
Yeah,
Yeah.
a gift card that you can use, and you get cash back. So whatever.
Wow.
Yes.
I know, because
Real-
I go to
real-
Publix, I get cash back. Sometimes it shows you how much you save. Is that what we're talking
In
about?
addition,
No addition.
Oh, in
this is
addition.
different.
Really?
You're getting savings from that, and you're also getting actual money back.
Yes.
And how many products?
There are thousands and thousands of stores.
Really?
And 40 countries. So you can travel, you can go to Italy, go to Europe, it's big in Europe. You can use the same card and still get benefits. And to Gene's point, you can you attach your checking account, bank account
So
to
if I go
registration.
to hempoka.com, there's this whole program is there. I'm going to try it right now on air, right? No,
That's what I was going to tell Dylan. Go to hempoka.com, Dylan. I want to see what the program. You have it?
Hempoka.com.
I go to the bias.cd.
No, we don't want to go to. We want to go to hempoka.com. Yeah, I saw that, Teddy. I want to show that to Freddie.
It went there?
Yes. Beware of
direct.
synthetic and fake oil, which is
Yeah.
really important. So it opens up with a question on
We'll take it
Hempoka.
off. Just go to
Yes,
hempoka.com.
it's a disclaimer.
So you
Are
have
you
to go
18
into
years
age
or older?
requirements. Yes. All right,
18.
so that's important for people to realize that your
Absolutely.
kids shouldn't be going on because you have to be 18 or older.
Right.
You've got the edibles, your skincare line. Is that out yet, Jean?
No, it's not.
We need to
It
talk
will be
about that.
complete- Yes.
Yep.
So say 5%, receive up to 5% using your cash reward ID. So, wow, look at that. So we can just click onto that and see what this is?
Yep. And it goes right to your registration.
Cashbackworld.com.
What?
Cashbackworld.com. So you can say 5%
I'm so
back
glad I did this yesterday.
and you fill it all out.
I put all this together last night. I was like till like 2 in the morning. I did all.
So you get 5% back, and it can be used towards.
Yeah. Anything.
Like City Rewards thing.
Yeah, anything in Hemp Boca.
Yes,
But when
especially our products.
when you
yes.
register, after you register, you'll be given an invitation to any access, and you're right online. And all these stores from all over the country and other countries, you can purchase right there from your home, and receive cash back when you get to a certain amount. I think it's like $30. I think so, around $30. Then the system automatically deposits in your checking and savings account.
That's pretty cool.
And I love what you have on the homepage. Third-party lab testing, which we talked about, right?
Yes.
So it's not you doing your own testing saying it's good.
And we
Right.
we double lab twice.
Full spectrum, non-GMO, no pesticides, no solvents, no metal, gluten-free, and it's vegan. So all of these things are so important. So know your products, read the ingredients. It's like when you go food shopping, right? As a health coach, everything in the front says all natural, flavor-free, sugar-free. You read the back,
Right.
and there's 25 preservatives and additives and all this junk in it. You always have to read the back of the
Right.
ingredients, especially on your supplements and foods.
So the stores in there, you would use your cashback rewards, and you can buy all the hemp product you want.
You get 5% back, up to 5% back.
What are some of the companies in there? I see
This
a
is
whole
all-
bunch of bubbles.
This is, put your glasses on. This is all Hemp Boca.
Walmart's, even Walmart's part of it.
I didn't sign up to be
Home
in it. This is all
Depot, there's Office Depot, there's
So all
Whole
of this-
Foods,
all of these
Publix.
things-
so many restaurants.
Yeah.
You can
Really?
imagine.
So
Yep.
all of this money comes back to me, and then I can use it either in my bank account or I
Yes.
can use it to buy product.
Yes.
Absolutely.
If you
It's a
find
great program.
like if it has a GP, you'll
gotta
see
hook
there's a
this thing up.
GPS system too where you
gotta
can
hook it up.
download an app and search. Freddie,
Yeah.
how you doing?
I'm saying hi to the people.
still distracted. That must be Rachel.
No love
Rachel.
over you.
What?
No love.
That must be Rachel, huh?
Rachel, how are you?
Hi.
Rachel, get a little closer because I want you to talk about all of this.
Gee, is that right? There's that app where you can, like, if you wanted to go to a Italian restaurant, you
Yeah, I have it right here. You have
How
to
does it-
download.
how does it
you have
work
to
again?
download the app.
I love that you have all of the hemp history facts. The first American flag was made from hemp.
Oh, we have a lot of education.
George Washington and
stuff.
Thomas Jefferson both grew hemp. Ben Franklin made hemp paper. The Declaration of Independence was drafted on hemp.
yes.
Hemp was used for rope.
The
It last
sales.
12,000 years. I'm choking.
You have
I don't
water?
have my glasses on.
I know. Let's go to commercial break, Ted, before I choke.
Does
When we come back, more with Hemp Boca.
yeah.
Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
An American Express travel representative has a tremendous reputation for quality, service, and very competitive pricing for all of your travel needs. As a cruise planner's travel advisor, Paul Vadiano will help you discover exciting adventures around the world, from cruises to land tours and completely packaged vacations. Paul specializes in all types of travel and will create an unforgettable vacation, wedding, or event just for you. Find Paul at www.cruiseoptics.com, on Facebook, or by phone at 561-232-2626. We make your travel dreams come true.
Welcome to the Brooklyn Cafe. You know, all decisions are made at a table, so find a table near you, and you too can play along with the Brooklyn Cafe TV.
We should make a game. So they're going to come into our world, they come into our house. We always have an open door, a cup of coffee, a book nook, a shot of vodka, which I could probably use right about now.
Three, two. Deer hunter. And I says, is that Christopher Watkins? Yes. Oh, I don't look anything like him. I don't sound like him. I don't act like him, but they say I do. We need more cows. As a matter of fact, this picture that I'm looking at is clown. You gotta come down to Fox. What the hell is it? Foxwood, Wisconsin. You gotta come down to Foxwood, Wisconsin. Wait, where's the cherry? What was that guy saying? Yeah, you are Christopher. Oh, look at this. Are you getting me doing the corner choney? LeBron James. And he just went on and on and on. We need more cowbell. This is good.
Welcome, welcome.
My bell got stuck. I hate that thing. I hate it.
Yeah, the popcorn's really good, but you should never eat popcorn when you're on air. I wasn't even eating it, I was just inhaling it and it was making me choke. It kind of gets just stuck in your throat.
You need CBD.
I need CBD, that is true. Welcome back to the Brooklyn Cafe TV. It is Hemp Boca Tuesday. Next Tuesday, I'm just putting it out there because we're not celebrating it, but it's Freddie's birthday. So, just saying. It's
Next Tuesday?
It's not a celebratory day.
We're going to be here on your birthday?
A year older than he is
Don't
now.
believe that.
Are you
79.
I was just gonna say, you're 80?
And you're Puerto Rican.
Speaking of which, did you see J-Lo just got engaged to A-Rod?
Again?
Again,
awesome.
apparently I haven't seen the ring, but apparently it is a ring to be reckoned with.
I know, because he's worth 200 million. She's worth 400 million. Together, they're gonna make 600 million.
And together she's gonna wear it on her finger.
Oh, please.
And there you have it. Anyway, you know,
I used to
J-Lo's
love
my girl.
J-Lo. I used to love her,
J-Lo.
but I can't stand Alex. So you know what? It is what it is.
I
They
love.
look so cute together.
And I love.
Is it bigger than Kim K's ring?
Yeah, I haven't seen it. I just heard about it.
No, it's on a truck. They have to wheel it in.
But I love her new show, the dancing show. What is it, World of Dance?
Yes.
I think
that is
it's an amazing show.
It is.
And she's always there, and it's always the kids. And
Yes.
actually, they had a contestant on yesterday, and they were the world dance champions from Thailand. And they had an interpreter with them.
Really?
Yep.
Oh, wow.
Maybe you know them.
Oh, wow.
But really,
I haven't
it's
been there
impressive.
for almost 50 years.
How did you guys get involved with the CBD?
She's 50 and you're 80. Yeah, you're all freaking crazy here on the
I
show.
don't even listen to her.
We're just aging backwards here at the
How
cafe.
how did you guys get involved with CBD? What made you decide to go in this direction?
Well,
of all things?
actually, Krista was a client of his. I was in the CBD business, and I guess, was it within a year or two? I mean, you've known a little bit about CBD, and
I was approached early part of last year, just, random approach, but
just to do it?
I just kind of brushed it off because I didn't really know much about it.
What were you doing
then
before
about-
that?
I had a telephony business.
You had a what?
Telephone
Telephony.
service.
Telephane?
Telephony. Telecommunication.
Telephone.
I'm sorry.
Communications.
I can't pronounce that word.
Telephane.
I'm from Thailand.
Telephony. Telecommunications.
He had a tilapia business.
Telecommunications and the mortgage business. You know, when you talk about business, we had a meeting this morning talking about business and business growth and business changes. I mean, this business started, he said, hi, come on my show. And the business grows, right?
Uh-huh.
But you were a production company. You were in this business for
Still
a few
am a
years.
production
You're-
company,
right?
but yeah.
He was a telephone company. He was in the mortgage business. Kind of sounds like you. And
I did
now it's in the
mortgages, too.
CBD business. And this is upfront money. You have to produce product. You can't just wait for the money to come in for you to pay your bills. You have to have product to sell.
Right.
So it was a big investment. You have to take a big leap and say, all right, I'm going to do this. Why? So what was your why?
Because we wanted to help a lot of people with relief. Before I actually asked Gene to be my business partner, I've always, donated to charities or done some volunteering things because I like to give back. I like to help people. And during my conversation that I had with the manufacturer, he inspired me because it was all about helping people in an organic, natural way. And I'm like, that's what I want to do. I don't want to plug in telephones anymore. I want to help people. And so that just one thing led to another, and about like a week later or so.
Yeah, why did you ask me?
I went to...
Why did you ask me?
You were the only one in the room at the time. What do you...
So he thought you were Puerto Rican.
Yeah, I thought I was. Loudmouth.
But no, Gene, it was just a fluke thing. I was like, Jean, would you know, I have an idea. Would you be my business partner? I didn't even tell her why. She's just like, okay, and then
she said yes.
and
I
then,
said no for 4 years.
one thing led to another, and we were very happy.
Wow.
We did what we did. We're very grateful. We are helping a lot of people, and that's what keeps us going. It makes us so proud. Not so much the product itself, the quality of the product, but really how we work. We're in tandem with each other. We're very ethical, very honest. We're always willing to give and help. Children's Foundation's our goal. We want to grow so big so we can have enough funds to create a foundation for children.
Let me ask you a question on the dosing, right? So the bottle says it's full spectrum and it's 500 milligrams, 1,850 milligrams. What does that mean per drop, per dose, per bottle? When people look, I think there's a misconception, and the medical community knows where you convert the whole bottle to the cc's, but most people think, what does that mean? You think the more is the better, but it's not.
No,
So
no.
can you explain the dosing on it?
You have
That's a great question.
You have a dropper. It's 30 drops, right? And you take the milliliter. So what you do, if you have you have the bottle there?
I have a bottle.
I have
but-
one.
Do you have one? But let me ask
Like a
you.
600.
But when you take the dropper, it says take 3 drops.
It's
Freddie
not
can't
open.
count this.
So,
I have to
well,
drop this off to
the
client.
we always recommend a low dose, right? Because there's really no way to gauge, because everybody's different with their
Right.
pain levels.
So these are
with their
600
symptoms.
milligram bottles, correct?
Right.
Yes.
The big one.
So it's the bottle. It's not
The
the
dropper.
drop.
Well, the milligrams is like, it describes the strength,
Or the whole bottle.
The whole bottle.
whole bottle.
So there's 600 milligrams of CBD in that bottle.
And there's 300 here, so you have 10. So you have a dropper that has,
30.
I think these are all. let me
So
see.
there will be 10 milliliters each.
Yeah.
They're 1 liter of dropper. That's equals to 30
See.
drops,
Right.
and each drop equals to 20 milligrams of strength. You divide
Yeah.
the 30 into the 600, whatever the strength is,
Right.
And that's how you get.
and that's
your-
how you get per.
Yeah,
So
this
each
strength
drop
of
per
each
fold
drop.
there is a 20 milligram
per
this is
drop.
per
yeah.
drop. Drop or dropper?
Drop.
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 So when you do the entire dropper,
I don't do the whole dropper.
But
yeah.
so when you fill this,
I don't do that.
it's,
I wish I could do that.
It's 30 drops, right?
Yeah.
You never want to exceed 30 drops in a day.
in
No,
a day.
not a day.
In a day. If you do it in the morning, full 30, then you don't.
That's what I do.
Don't do anymore.
But I've been
But,
doing it for years.
yeah.
I've been doing it for a couple of years.
But our oil, this small, this is a 15 milliliter bottle, okay, and this is our 600, okay. For someone who's starting out, you want to take the least amount of
Yes.
strength, and you don't want to take any more than 1 or 2 drops because our oil
Potent.
is really potent.
It is potent. I had to cut to half a dropper.
Yeah.
I have to admit, I had to cut to half a dropper because
But
Yeah.
it's more
that
potent.
defines how the quality is.
Absolutely.
We
and the
have
color of it is just.
You can see it right off the bat.
I mean,
it's like gold,
smell.
I had
Frank,
to.
have you ever tried CBD? Yes, you do. That's right. You have.
I had
CBD.
to. I had to cut down to half a dropper because what happens is that it lays you back so much. You're so relaxed
Right.
that you go into this trance, and people say, "What's
I-
wrong with you?"
Can I show? I can't show the brand, but can I get it on the camera? We were at a restaurant here in Del Rey, and we noticed on their sign that they were offering, CBD or hemp or whatever in their product, and it was a health food place, so you can get sandwiches and stuff. So we asked. So Gene had asked, can we see the CBD bottle? Well, we're on the right side, right? This is look at it. It looks like
One's
water.
clear.
Right, one is clear, one
One's
is
clear,
clean.
and one has the.
Yours must be the one on the right.
Oh yeah, you can see the color.
Yeah.
So things like exactly, and then the taste. When you
show
immediately
it to the
taste
camera?
ours,
Right here.
you can tell that it's pure. It's
It's got more of an
earthy.
earthy taste.
It's earthy taste.
Absolutely, it's got more of a plant. It tastes like hemp. If you
It
ever
does.
tasted hemp.
It does, and not only that, but I can tell you for a fact that when you take it, like I can't take a whole dropper because when I do, it like streams me out, and people are like, "What's wrong with you?" I mean, I'm kind of
So-
wacky
Yeah.
anyway.
Ours is medical grade.
So
There's a big difference on the
Big
grade.
difference.
yeah, so there's benefits to that, right?
Absolutely.
The less you take, the longer
it lasts.
the bottle lasts.
Absolutely.
But also, like, we have a lady with fibromyalgia. She takes one 25 milligram gummy, Dawn, a day, and her pain's gone. Just one of our gummies
Well, your
for fibromyalgia.
Your gummies,
Wow.
I'm going to tell you something. Your gummies are even more effective for me, just for me, than the droppers. I don't know why, but I eat one gummy, I'm done.
Maybe it's the carrot oil.
I don't know what it is, but whatever is in it is that much more. And I've taken a lot of different CBDs in
Yes,
my
you
day.
have.
You know, we really did we're not fortunate who we partnered with as far as the grower. He really pays close attention to how the product is grown. He's very, very conservative, very strict because of what's out there. And it may take us a while, a bit longer to get recognized, but we're okay with that because it will happen. But he is so strict, and that's why we partnered with him, because we see, because we're all on the same page.
Right. It's the slow and steady. It's the quality of your products.
Yeah.
It's the authenticity of who you are. It's
Yeah.
quality of that you're here, you dispel the myths, you answer the questions. You can contact them at hempboca.com because he took the other one off, which is why.
.net.
we
That's
took
why it
that
doesn't
off.
work.
Exactly.
And he doesn't tell nobody.
Hempboca.com. The 5% back, right, you can use back towards Hempboca products. You can use towards a lot of
Anything.
other products that are there.
In the community here.
In the community, but there's going to be skincare. You've got pet products. You've got
Yes.
the tinctures. You've got the edibles. There's so many different modalities that you can choose from, and that's, I think, to your point, because you said normally you like the tinctures, but in their products you like the gummies.
I like the gummies. Much more effective for what I'm looking for.
That's great for us to hear. I mean, those are the lowest dosage products.
Right.
Which goes to show you, right? It's not always more is better.
Exactly.
It's the
Correct.
quality of
Exactly.
the product. It's the way the ingredients are put together. Maybe your body just processes it that differently. I know I can't handle a lot of the tinctures. My stomach, I can't handle any carrot oil, so I stick with the edibles, and I say that all the time.
Well, it's a strong product. I can tell you that. Their product, I tell you, I tried doing the stopper thing. Couldn't do it.
You can smell it though too.
And it's priced not that high, in comparison to the quality. I mean, yes, it's higher than most, but it defines the quality. But you end up saving in the long run, because if you're using less of our product and lasts longer,
It's the same thing.
It's the same.
A Rolls Royce is going to cost you more money than the VW Rabbit.
Yeah.
That's what it really comes down
Yeah.
to. And if you want the
Pretty much.
best product, then this is what you got to do. I
Yeah.
mean, it's really simple economics.
Economics and the farm bill. You know, just be educated. Just educate yourself on what's going on, and they should be regulated. And no, you should not be buying them in the drugstore, the gas
Or
station,
the gas station.
convenience store, the drugstore, whatever. But the convenience store at the gas station. Read the ingredients, and if anything looks skeptical, question it. I mean, always go with your gut instinct and see what it is. And if you have any questions, you can contact Chris. You can contact Gene. Go
What's
to
the number?
hempboca.com.
What's the
your
number?
phone number?
561-330-5655.
You know, they should call you. If you have questions, give him a call and have a conversation. He's not going to make you buy anything. He's going to tell you,
Yes.
listen, you want to make a comparison? Let's do it.
Yeah.
No problem. But the bottom line is, don't let somebody rent space in your brain and tell you it's no good for you, when truthfully it probably is.
Because we
Right.
all have this endocannabinoid system. Our bodies know what to do with it. They know what to do. It's like you and I talked about sugar. Your body knows what to do with sugar better than it knows what to do with artificial sweeteners. Your
That's it.
endocannabinoid system knows what to do with hemp. And we don't talk politics, but it's the politics of where we happen to live that have regulated this industry for so many, many years. And
Oh,
now they're
yes.
realizing that once they did this farm bill, it changed everything, because hemp is not marijuana. And
I
that's the bottom
want the
line.
politicians, especially here in Florida, to have an open door policy for people like Gene and myself to go in there and help, and bring awareness, educate. We're all learning too, but we can be very effective in a positive way, especially over at the up in Tallahassee, where these politicians don't know what are all in disarray and how to handle this. Bring us in.
And you know it works. We know it works with attention. You know it works with seizures. You know it works with spasticity. We know these things work. The major children's hospitals are using them, and they're referring it out. So if it works, It's just the regulation of it.
South
and that's the crazy
America,
thing
South
about it.
America, they're using it in the hospitals. They have no problem with it for anxiety and for epilepsy and for all sorts of things going on.
Yep, and Israel's using it as first line for concussions. First line.
Now, it's really funny. The concussion blow up the last 4 or 5 years in the NFL. Concussion's been around since the beginning of time in the game, and all of a sudden, because now they're paying out for people with concussions, now it becomes an issue.
Could you imagine the concussions, the inflammation that if they were taking the CBD products back during our times to help with it?
I would entertain conversation.
There's so many.
I would entertain just a conversation right now, which is getting it off the ground. Have a conversation. Let's talk about, there's a lot of doctors who are turning towards holistic medicine now, right? 2.5 years ago, I gave my doctor a book, Medicine Can Be Holistic. He gave it back to me when I went to see him. He says, Freddie, did you read this? I'm the one that gave it to you.
It's amazing, isn't it? Because they're realizing the pharmaceutical industry has just out of control.
Right.
It is far and beyond out of control. We're not saying get off your medications. We're just saying educate yourself that there are alternatives. There are things that synergistically work with your medication. You're on diabetic medication and CBD. You have not stopped it. So we are not saying stop it, but just learn some options.
And you cannot, with our product, we're only going to speak to Hempoka, you cannot get addicted to our product.
You cannot.
The addiction is you feeling better. It is not what's in our product, because our product is all organic.
And you can't get high.
You can't get
and
high.
I am so tired of people saying, am I going to get high?
You
Did you come high? They're not going to leave
I
high.
still can't understand what
Can I drive?
Like,
Can I
Yes,
drive?
you can drive.
Am I going to get high? We had a lady the other day. She doesn't know what CBD was. Am I going to get high? I said, I don't know. What are you going to drink? What are you going to get high? You're not going to get high in this.
For more information, contact hempoka.com. Chris and Jean are here with us at the cafe every Tuesday at 12 o'clock. You can reach them at 561-330-5655.
You can see that, huh? And if you want to come down,
you have 2 eyes and 3 eye surgeries.
and if you want to come down on a Tuesday and bring a group and have a seminar, we more than welcome you to come on down. And they will be here all day to answer questions. And let's put them to the test.
All right, stay tuned. We'll be back in 2 and 2. I don't like this 2 and 2.
That's about 4.
2 and 2. 4. 95.3 FM, 1470
Just go to
AM.
4.
We'll see you in a few.
Opinions of this station, its affiliates, its management, or advertisers. The Del Walmsley Show is for entertainment purposes only. Please consult a professional regarding your personal investment needs. Nothing presented on the Del Walmsley Show constitutes an endorsement, recommendation, offer, or solicitation to buy or sell any product or
This is GAB2.
AM 1470 with more of what you need to know. Don't miss Travelers 411 with Stephanie Abrams each Sunday night from 5 to 7 p.m. on AM 1470 WNN.
The Money Talk Radio Network is WSBR Boca Raton, W280DU Boca Raton, and W245BC Lauderdale Lakes.
Have you tried investing in the stock market and haven't done very well? Come into Online Trading Academy. Have your investments lost money and you're frustrated because the only thing your broker says is write it out? Hop in the car and get to Online Trading Academy. Pro investors show you how money is made in up, down, and sideways markets. You'll see the best way to pick stocks, options, futures, and Forex using a patented rules-based strategy taught only at Online Trading Academy. How to find the right investments, how to time the market, how to protect money from risk. For over 20 years, thousands have learned how to invest from home at Online Trading Academy. Come in and see what this school's all about at a free half-day class. They're all over Miami-Dade, Broward, Palm Beach, Stewart, and Port St. Lucie. Seating is limited, so call Online Trading Academy now to win a pair of tickets. 954-668-2510. 954-668-2510. 954-668-2510.
If you suffer with diabetes, there's a 25% chance that you'll develop a foot ulcer that can lead to severe health consequences, including amputation. At the Sole Authority, at little or no cost, you can receive your very own therapeutic shoes and custom inserts. Medicare recipients are entitled to 1 pair of quality diabetic shoes and 3 custom inserts. Call the Sole Authority today, 954-597-7060.
A bad back, heartburn, low libido, stiff joints, not sleeping well, got allergies, need to lose weight? If you want to feel better, please tune into my Health Talk show, Sunday mornings at 10, the Dr. Bob Martin Show, on Talk 1470 WNN.
This is Talk 1470.
Talk 1470.
WNN.
If a tree falls in the woods and no one is around to hear it, does it make a sound? Have you ever felt that your voice goes unheard? And you think that you can make a difference if only someone would just listen? It's time for women in business to have a place to step into your power, a platform to embrace your hopes, dreams, and your visions, a voice to heal and restore. Your voice can make a difference. We have the platform to share your story and let your voice be heard. Be kind to yourself. Give yourself the chance to be heard and shine bright. Contact New Dawn Media by texting CAFE to 80800. That's CAFE to 80800.
Cruise Planners, an American Express travel representative, has a tremendous reputation for quality, service, and very competitive pricing for all of your travel needs. As a Cruise Planners travel advisor, Paul Vadiano will help you discover exciting adventures around the world, from cruises to land tours and completely packaged vacations. Paul specializes in all types of travel and will create an unforgettable vacation, wedding, or event just for you. Find Paul at www.cruiseoptics.com, on Facebook, or by phone at 561-232-2626. We make your travel dreams come true.
It's lunchtime, and the Brooklyn Cafe is open for business. Live from Studio A in the heart of Delray Gallery, Dawn and Freddie S. and their team are ready to serve up a huge portion of fun for lunch with friends and neighbors. So let's break open that lunch pail and unwrap that sandwich you brought and take a front row seat in the Brooklyn Cafe and get ready to enjoy some humor and hot topics. It's time to get a healthy serving of hope and happiness to help your day go by with a smile. Your hosts, Dawn and Freddie S., are ready to talk about food, health, dating, or just plain dream making. If you have a story to share, a movie review, restaurant critique, or just a coincidental thing that happened to you, call in toll free at 888-565-1470 right now. Sit back and enjoy your lunch break at the Brooklyn Cafe. Here are your hosts, Dawn and Freddie S.
And welcome to the Brooklyn Cafe, part 2.
Part 2
of part 1.
I got messy hair. I know we're on radio, so it's all good.
We're on radio. We're on the radio.
I've got hair for radio today, is all I can say. I got radio hair.
Welcome to South Florida Talk. And to all our friends all over the country, all over the world, welcome. If you missed part 1, what are we calling it? Hashtag. By the way, did you know? Because
I knew I couldn't say what we did, but
she couldn't remember.
I knew I was trying to figure out what direction you were going on the 1 o'clock hour.
She didn't know what I was talking about.
Hashtag, by the way, did you know? Rewatch hour 1. By the way, did you know? We talked about the Farming Act of 2018.
Yes, we talked about the Farm Act.
Yes.
The Farming Act?
Farming.
Okay. Something like that.
The Farm Act.
But check it out. There's a lot of questions, a lot of info for you. Check it out. Call them up and get some stuff done. Now, there's a couple of things we're going to talk about in this second hour. And before we start that, I have some of the producers on the set from Jupiter. right? We got Jupiter Farms in the house. We got Jupiter producer. And then we also have a call out for a movie we're making.
Yes, we do.
A woman of a lot of words. Stay in the camera, move over here. Let's still move the okay, that's good. And we are going to be producing a mini movie on the book that you read and nobody else has. Thank you very much.
No, the Invincible one.
Invincible first. Love Arrested is more complicated. We're going to do chapter 6.
It is chapter 6.
Right?
Chapter 6 on Invincible. I don't even think Elite Foundation knows that we're doing this, but we need to let Dr. Jessica and Wendy know.
I told them when they were on the air.
You tell people a lot of things. Here's what I love. We send emails, but Freddie said. Really? It's like when you have your kids and you got the two parents, mom said, dad said. I get the, but Freddie said. But Freddie said
Hey, Dawn,
segment
Dawn.
is different than the what Dawn said usually.
Dawn.
But Freddie said. Yes.
Don't hate the player, hate the game, baby.
Love the game, love the player.
The bottom line is this. We are having a call for people to come forward and read some scripts because we are going to do this. It is on the bucket list, and we are going to, and I know that you've done it before. I just want to join your parade because from 1, we will get 2, and that's going to be the main one, the big one over there.
Okay.
All right, so we're good to go. So how do we get people to, if they want to be part of this movie, this mini movie, how do we get them in touch with us? What are we doing?
Well, essentially, they should probably call the show if they want to be in the movie. We're looking for a few characters, one of them being a 30-year-old white woman to based off Melissa, so we need that. A 10-year-old girl, a 6-year-old one as well, and probably like a 30-year-old man. So if you fit that description, you should come on down and, read a script for us.
We should probably reach out to Melissa.
We should.
The author of the chapter that was published by Elite Publishing.
Yeah, but she's in another state.
That's okay.
Oh, okay.
There's a phone.
Are you going to do a biological, what is it called?
A biography?
Yeah.
I think she should at least be a part of the movie that we're going to make about her chapter, don't you think? Maybe sign a release form, maybe a contract, maybe
Not necessarily. Sometimes you can't see it because you're too close.
I think we should let her know. Melissa Binkley, we're going to be reaching out to you. No worries.
Melissa.
We've got this covered for you. But the book is really remarkable. And they hopefully will be joining us at the Brooklyn Cafe TV on Ice. I know they've been sharing it out. The Elite Foundation has, because it is 11 days away. Facebook reminded me. March 23rd. It is right around the corner. The Panthers have contacted us. The Chairman's Club is ready to go. The Ethernet has been paid for. We are crossing off the bucket list that you get to produce a show.
What are you talking about?
At the Brooklyn Cafe on Ice.
Where are we? Oh, on Ice?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're doing a show down there.
Yes. The last time we were there, you said the next time I am there, we need to do a show. So we will be at the Chairman's Club. So purchase your tickets. You can find the link on Group Maddox. You can find it all over our website. You can find it all over our social media. We will post it again. $6 from each ticket purchase goes back to one of the foundations that we're working with. Everything is in the video that HPR Productions put out there. I will put out the links again. Just buy your tickets and have some fun. All the tickets include admission, parking, the pre-show we've got going, the after-game puck shot, slap shot. A lot of fun. We'll be up in the Chairman's Club. Then we're going to be at the Lord Stanley Loft. But ticket prices range from $35, $65 to $85, all inclusive. Talk about a business expense. It is an unbelievable opportunity to network with our foundations, with the other people, with family members. It's a great business networking.
That's right. And we're going to be up in the 85, so you want to come and play some quarters.
You're going to be joining us?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, the kids played quarters last time, too, didn't they?
They did. That was interesting. But come on up and we'll have some fun. And it's all in a good cause. And of course, the show we're going to be doing down there is typical. We're going to tape it. We're going to have Mr. Yes Man edit.
No, we're going live.
We're going live.
You asked for Ethernet.
Why are we going live? Oh, we're going on social media live.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I want to put it on the radio.
Okay.
What's the matter with you?
The recording one we're doing May 1st on the Brightline train. We got a lot of things going on.
A recording.
We're recording
not live.
on the Brightline.
Boy, did you see that yesterday we're doing the Marco the book? I call her the book. Doing the book.
Yeah.
She threw a curveball at you. You got to get off the train and take another train back?
Yeah, exactly.
Well, how are you going to do recording then?
Well, as long as it's like handheld equipment.
Matthew, he's laughing.
Matthew, did you hear that? We're doing something on the Brightline. We're getting off the train and taking another train.
Well, you just set up a green screen and pretend.
A green screen and pretend we're really on the Brightline. We can.
But look, I'm on the train. Because that's about as fake as it's going to get.
Yeah, but May 1st we are going to be on the Brightline.
I got to get a train hat.
Support Sparkle of Life.
Can I get a train hat?
A conductor's hat?
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely.
Good at planning.
Some overalls. Good and plenty. Is that a train treat?
Good and Plenty, the train. You don't remember the Good and Plenty commercial? It used to be Good and Plenty. It was the engineer. You don't remember this?
Do you?
I do. I'm old.
No.
And there you have it.
They're not.
You don't remember that?
No.
Well, you're such a Floridian. Anyway, number. What is the number to?
888-565-1470.
That's the phone
Say
number
hi,
to the radio
Joe.
station. But if you want a piece in the movie, we have the other number.
You can actually find us on our V card. You can text 80800, go to your phone, set up a new message. The text number is 80800, and in the message, just type in cafe, and you'll be able to contact us right through our virtual card.
Yeah, but there's a
RV
phone
card.
number. What's my phone number?
866-224-5422.
Well, you're good. 866-224-5422.
I'm a little
You
younger
can
than
call
you.
them with that. I couldn't remember that number. All right, so let's get into horsing around.
Well, you know, we have to introduce her to Jay Harmon because wait till you see the new piece that Jay is drawing. The horses, have you
the
seen
horses. Yes, I saw it. This guy here is a genius. He put a Lauren Hardy piece that is unbelievable. And we're going to try to do a auction for, maybe you give us one of those pieces to auction off when we go on tour.
it? Let's see what we can do. We've got Rachel here with us from Nature Speaks. And we were introduced to Rachel through Alex.
Yes, the future sheriff of West Palm Beach, so they say.
Palm Beach County.
Palm Beach County. So the difference between Palm Beach and Palm Beach?
Absolutely.
Really?
West Palm Beach is the municipality. He's running for sheriff.
Well, he's going to be sheriff for everything, including West Palm Beach.
Palm Beach County.
Tell us about Nature Speaks.
Nature Speaks is a 501c3 nonprofit corporation. We
Get a little closer to you, Mike. There you go.
You have a great face for radio.
Don't worry about it. It ain't going to bite you.
We are a 501c3 nonprofit corporation. We originally started out as a horse rescue organization, and we have grown into an educational and empowerment facility. We are recently certified internationally in equine assisted learning, which means we will be offering different programs for different groups. So that includes an at-risk youth program, an anti-bullying program.
Oh, look at that, Dawn. Anti-bullying.
For you too.
Do not bully me, or we're going to have to go on the horses. Be kind.
No, we did the ADL
Yes.
3 years ago. A real big thing at the BB&T about anti-bullying. It was a big
We
deal.
offer an anti-bullying program with our horses.
What does that mean, an anti-bullying program with the horses?
Yeah, how does that work?
Our programs are all life skills based. So we use the horses actually as the teachers, and the horses will respond to certain stimulus from human beings. So when you're trying to accomplish a task with the horses, you must get their cooperation as well as the cooperation of the other people who are participating in the obstacle. It's extremely communication intensive, and it teaches people how to work together.
So a horse, when you attempt to do this, it's going to say, listen, you're a stranger. Is it going to adapt to you that quickly? To listen to commands?
Absolutely. Well, they're not listening to commands.
Oh.
They're simply reading the stimulus from the human being.
Really?
Horses respect leadership. They require leadership. Horses live in a herd. So there can be anywhere from 10 to 15, 20, 25 horses in one herd. So a herd is a family, and in the herd there's a hierarchy. So each horse has its own place within the hierarchy. Well, so do humans. We have a hierarchy everywhere we go. So in your family there's a hierarchy, right? Mom, dad, kids, pets, perhaps. When you go to school, so now the children are going to school. They have a whole new herd now. It's teachers, principals, school administration, and their fellow students.
Wow.
So you go to church on Sunday. You have a whole new hierarchy and a whole new herd there too. So our herd changes on a regular basis. So there's a lot we can learn from these horses because they live in the herd all the time.
How many horses do you have?
Right now we have 4.
But they were rescued, so they come with their own set of circumstances
So do
as
all
well.
so do all the people we work with. Yes.
And how does that work with the horses? Did you have to retrain them on trust and love, just like what I know we do with the kids?
Yeah, just like any rescue animal or any rescue person. Love. Horses naturally love. But the special characteristic of the horse is that it's a prey animal. And we as human beings, we're predators. So it is the antithesis of nature for a human to be interacting with a horse. Because normally they see us as the predator. Well, what does the predator do? The mountain lion, the dinosaur, jumps on the horse's back, takes them down, and eats them. Well, we as humans could do the same, and we have. And there's lots of history behind to prove it. But there's also history that shows without the horse, we would not have transportation today.
It wouldn't have made the country without the horse.
Right. This country was built
on the horse.
On the back of the horse.
Did you create Nature Speaks?
I did. I created Nature Speaks.
How many years ago?
We got our 501c3 in 2013.
And your 501c3, and it started with the Horses as Rescue and
Yes.
has grown into now working with kids and team building and all the things that we talk about every day here.
Do you take in more rescues if people had horses? Getting rid of a horse is the hardest thing in the world to do. This is not a dog or a cat. This is a big animal, right?
There is no such thing as a free horse.
Oh, okay.
They cost a lot of money.
I bet, and they eat a lot.
They eat a lot, and they need a lot of space. So unless you can put those things together for them, you shouldn't have a horse. But there's lots of other options. You can lease a horse. You could go horseback riding at a rental place. Depends on what it is that you want to do. Our programs are growth and empowerment based.
That's it's really interesting because I know that we've done things in the past with some other farms. With Bobby from the radio station, we went down there and did some miraculous things that they have with children, that they work with kids, and somehow the animal knows that the kids are a little bit different, and it calms the horse down. All of a sudden, they're very calm, and they listen to command, and they go slow, and they're not bucking.
You put a remarkable piece together.
It was unbelievable. There wasn't a dry eye in the house, but I try to capture just what I was seeing. Animals are just so different when they sense what's around them.
Right, and horses in particular, they're extremely sentient. Horses have been around on Earth for 50 million years in different forms. They would not have been able to have evolved and lived this long on this planet had they not had some smarts.
Megan, you used to ride?
I did used to ride when I was younger. I actually did like it way better than ice skating because I fell off and it was just
better than ice skating.
I never got back to it, but I did like it.
I don't remember. How do you ice skate on a horse?
We put skates on the horse.
Put skates on the horse.
That's dangerous.
Yeah, but no, I liked horseback riding. But living in Connecticut, there's really no places where you can constantly do that. But in Florida, it's different. It's always hot. You have nice areas outside where the horses can stay, and the stables and all those stuff.
In Puerto Rico, my uncle has a horse farm, and we went. It's in Carolina, and I went with my ex-wife, and she decides she's gonna ride these horses, right? I'm scared to death of a horse. I won't ride a horse. I just respect the animal out of fear.
That's fair.
Because I'm going to tell you something. A horse can do some serious damage if he don't want you on there. And sensing that my fear gave him the upper hand, I said, you know what, let's just be friends. And I
found out a lot about your fears lately.
Well,
you won't go on a hot air balloon?
What for?
You won't go parasailing with
What
me?
for?
You won't go on a horse with me?
What for?
But you'll take a mousetrap to the hand?
That's nothing. But a horse. But
please, let me smack my hand in a mousetrap, but I won't get on a horse that's been rescued that saves the kids.
It isn't that. It's that first of all, it was 120 in the shade, right, in Puerto Rico. It's really, really hot. And the horses perspire. I mean, they're big animals, right? He has some beautiful horses. He said, come on, Freddie, let's ride. I said, no, it's okay. You don't need me on his back. I mean, would you like a person on your back in 120 degrees weather? I don't think so. But she went on and they rode, and I stayed and, had a cup of tea and a couple of beers and what have you. And I was very chilled.
Yeah, I know you were.
I wasn't looking to do anything with this animal. It is a big animal. And I knew it sensed my fear because it was sort of making this funny noise around me. And I said, it's okay, it's all good.
Maybe not. Maybe he was just trying to talk to you.
Maybe. I wasn't going to find out.
Just communicate with the animal. It's trust, right? It's trust, it's touch.
It's leadership. It's respect.
Well, he was leading me.
Well, that's the whole point about what we do with equestrian learning is the human becomes empowered then to become the leader once you can move around this 1,300-pound animal where you want it to go.
Right.
We do set up obstacles so that you have to get the animal through the obstacles, but it increases your ability to communicate with each other as well. So the horse can kind of reflect a little bit of your personality. So if you're not able to move the horse, you might want to look at your life skills and see whether or not you're letting people walk over you, or if you're taking a stand and standing up for yourself and being empowered.
You know how interesting that is, right? Because we can say things, we talk to our spouse, do you hear me? Do you hear me? And they sometimes do, sometimes they don't, right? So, but we don't communicate with the horses now in words. So maybe it's our actions, right? Actions speak louder than words. It's what we say all the time. So when I say, Freddie, do you hear me? You go, huh, what?
What?
There you go. But the horse won't understand that. You have to be a leader. You have to love them, touch them, and lead them.
They're just a big animal. You know, the bigger the animal, the more I respect the animal. I mean, I'm not going to ride a bull either. Just saying.
Let's go to commercial break. I'll tell you a story about that when we come back. Just kidding. 888-565-1470. We'll be right back.
At Carmen Care Advanced Laser Therapy, our professional team specializes in finding the best alternative laser therapy treatments for your painful conditions. Do you suffer with chronic pain, a post-traumatic injury, or simply looking for the benefits of cell rejuvenation to the skin? Schedule a consultation today to understand how photobiomodulation can help reduce your symptoms, reduce or even eliminate pain. Give us a call today, 561-405-9577. We focus on treating you who has a disease, not a disease that defines who you are. Contact Carmen Care Laser Therapy today, 561-405-9577 or carmencarelaser.com.
vCard Global is the world's smartest business card that virtually allows a person or business to digitally share all of their information. With a vCard, sharing information is one simple click away. No need to open emails, websites, or social media. Updating information is easy and instant. vCard Global is the ultimate marketing tool, transforming the way we connect, communicate, and collaborate to grow your business. Text JENNG to 80800. Revolutionize your business card. For information, contact Jennifer. Text JENNG to 80800 for your free digital business card today.
Sexy, seductive, and beautiful. Looking for a professional and talented photographer? Danielle Boujon specializes in capturing flirtatious and tasteful images for yourself or your partner. Located in South Florida, Danielle really knows how to bring out your inner beauty on a shoot. Visit her website at www.daniellebuljan.com or call her at 561-305-2241 to capture your most desirable moments.
Thank you for watching the Brooklyn Cafe, where every day is a new adventure. If you'd like to join Dawn and Freddie S. at the cafe, give them a call at 888-565-1470 toll free. Come on in for a cup of coffee or call to share a thought for the day and get all the information you need to help your business grow. Don't forget, sharing is caring, and to like this video. Let's reopen the cafe doors now. Back to Dawn and Freddie S.
Westchester,
and we are back at the Brooklyn Cafe. We call it
Westchester.
Therapeutic Tuesday at the Brooklyn Cafe. Give us a call. Say, hi, Joe. We have a caller calling in to talk tomorrow to talk to Joe.
Yes, you're a friend of his, right?
Yep. 888-565-1470. You know what her name is? The Ancient Millennial.
That's her name?
That's her handle, yeah.
The Ancient Millennial.
I have no idea how old she is, but we're going to find out.
70?
I don't think so.
Well, she's ancient.
I don't think so, but she's calling in tomorrow to say hi to Joe and to chit-chat with us on the cafe. But in the meantime, give us a call. We're talking horses. We're talking therapy, riding, rescue horses, and really helping the kids. It helps with team building as well?
Yes. Our programs are not therapeutic. We don't call them therapeutic because we're not therapists. But our programs are educational and empowerment. And we do have an international certification for equine assisted learning. So that's what we do.
And you talked to Kayla because she lives not too far from Jupiter. She's in Port St. Lucie, which is closer
Yes.
than here. She comes down here a couple days a week about going over and looking at Nature Speaks Farm.
Yes, what we want to do is we want to set something up on the farm somehow so that we can bring them in on the VMix and be part of the show. And it'll be easier for her to work up there than come all the way down here. It'll be easier for them and we can communicate.
You're very mellow today.
You must be taking CBD.
How much have you taken today?
I didn't
I
take
don't
any.
get any. Have some.
I haven't had
I
any.
usually say don't have any. Have some, Freddie. Have some CBD.
I don't know what you people are talking about.
Have some energy, a little energy boost today.
I didn't get a lot of sleep last night.
Is that what it is?
That's what it is.
She's a little mellow today. Not
No,
often,
I'm
right?
a lot tired is why I am today.
Maybe it's the time change. Did you guys know about that?
You know that I haven't even changed my watch? Did you know about that? I haven't even changed my watch.
It's 12:30 on your watch?
Still 8 o'clock.
You know, there was this thing where they said everything in your house changes except your microwave clock. So I was at the doctor yesterday, and the tech says, I changed all my clocks. I said, clearly not the one on your watch that you're wearing every day. He says, yeah, I forgot to do that one. The one thing you look at all day long, forget your car, forget everything else, the one on your wrist. I just stopped wearing it. I have one right over there, but it's hidden by the light, so I still don't know what time it is.
That one's wrong, too.
Oh, you're right.
Just wait 6 months, it'll change.
All this yin-yang, if you wait I thought we were on permanent daylight savings.
Hasn't passed through the state yet.
But I could have sworn somebody told me we were.
No, I think it's still working to pass. I think they're still trying to do that.
They are.
So tell us about some of the programs. What is the certification course you have?
Okay, this was through Equine Connection, the Academy of Assisted Learning in Canada.
Okay.
And we have so many different programs. So here's my certification. I'll show you.
Let's talk about some of the programs.
She's certified.
Certified.
Oh, they're very nice.
Certified.
Certified facilitator course.
Yep.
For Equine Connection.
Through Equine Connection.
Through Equine Connection, Equine, the Academy of Equine Assisted Learning. So it helps children and adults with special needs.
It helps almost everybody, actually. We are, like I said, we are not a therapeutic riding program, but we are an educational program. And equine assisted learning is not riding the horse.
You see? You don't have to ride.
In this particular genre for equine assisted learning, there is no riding the horse. The horse is our teacher. We don't ride our teachers in school. Well, let's hope not. We don't ride our teachers at the farm either. So we work with the horses on the ground, and you have specific objectives that you have to meet in order to get the horse and your teammates through the obstacle course. So there's some rules that you have to follow.
Well, this is really cool. So you got 4 teams going at each other with 4 different horses?
We usually use 2 at a time.
2 at a time, okay.
2 at a time, yeah.
And you have to get your horse to do the things that you wanted to do, and then you have to learn and develop how to do that.
Absolutely. And we teach you these skills. These are called life skills. So these are skills that you learn at the farm, but you take them home with you. And there's some journaling that goes on with this.
Journaling?
Journaling.
Okay.
Because we are learning from our teacher, the horse, right? So there's so much that we learn inside, and we learn about ourselves, things we never even knew. So in some of our corporate team building programs, we work with companies. So you've got your hierarchy, right? You've got the boss, second boss, third boss, and then your staff, right? Well, how do you guys all work together as a team to accomplish the goals at work? Well, let's put you through this EAL program, Equine Assisted Learning, and you will learn new ways to assert yourself. And
really?
Absolutely. Empowerment is the key.
So it's helping take care of... Have you ever been with horses, Matthew? Matthew.
I haven't ridden them. I mean, I've been next to them. They're massive creatures, and they're really beautiful, you know, seeing horse racing and whatnot, but personal, like, super close experience, not too much, no.
So how many people fit on the team?
3 or 4.
Have you ever done more than 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, or 9?
No. It doesn't work that way.
Okay, so you can do two teams of 4.
2 teams of 3 or 4.
Okay,
yes.
so
at a time with one facilitator.
So the funny thing is, you take all of the producers and you put them on 2 teams.
Well, I was thinking like what we did when we went up to the Great Escape Room.
Mm-hmm.
Similar to that.
About the team building. You have a question, Kayla?
No, not really.
Oh, you
I was
like
just
you're
thinking.
getting ready to
No,
say
because I was
something.
thinking about the escape room and basically like she said, it's the same thing. You have to work together as a team to accomplish the
But
goal.
the escape room,
I think that's cool.
took a turn of its own. I mean, there were people jumping out of the woodwork on this thing, getting clues. We had guests with us. I didn't even know their names. I don't know anybody's name. And they were coming out with all sorts of things. I mean, you've never been around a horse. Can you imagine having to do a team building aspect? You're not riding this horse.
No, I mean I've done escape rooms if that counts. I did one for my birthday. It's a lot of fun.
Well, you're not gonna escape anything here. But I think it's kind of escape room. He's stuck in the escape room. I think it's kind of cool if you get two teams in and then you watch how they react.
Absolutely.
I think it's a interesting aspect of how to use a horse differently, right?
And how long are the programs? Because you have people that come back over and over again.
8 weeks mostly, and each program is about 50 minutes.
50?
Oh, wow. 50.
That's long.
It includes the journaling. You have some pictures
Oh, we
as
have
well.
all kinds of things. We have cards.
I see
We
you've
have
got a whole
equine.
cards.
Yes, we do. We have equine connection cards. So these are questions that we ask our participants as they're going through the program, and then at the end of the program, they get a debriefing, and we present them with. Can you please open that? We present them with a board.
Here, open it.
Okay. As our mother would have said, I could have done that.
I got no nails.
I do.
I don't want you to ruin your
Oh,
beautiful
thank you.
nails.
No, look, he knows what he's doing. See that? See
So
the way
we-
he's warming it up?
So at the end, we present the questions, or as the team is going through the obstacle, and if they kind of get stuck, we try to present them with some questions. So one of the things would be, if your horse is just standing there and just kind of not moving, got its head down, looks like it's about to fall asleep, that means nobody's engaged. The horse is not engaged, the two team members are not engaged, perhaps the 3 team members, however many we have. So what you want to do is you want to engage because you have a goal to meet and tasks to complete with some rules. And as a team, you have to figure this stuff out and how to get the horse to lead down the line, turn around, one short rope, one long rope. And we do this mostly with non-horse people.
Now, let me ask you, is every horse different?
Absolutely, just like every human is different. You bet.
You know, it's so clever. They flipped it. You
We
know
did
how
flip
normally you control the horse controls what's going on by your reaction. There's the flip. So if you do nothing, then nothing happens.
Right.
If you do something, if you overstimulate the situation, it's, I guess, under control. You have to rhythm is the key to everything in life, right? And the horse is going to pick up on your breathing, your rhythm, and the whole nine.
Absolutely. The horse can actually hear your breathing.
Wow.
When your respiration increases,
Mhm.
the horse can hear and feel that. And they will react in kind.
And you know what's interesting? Most humans, if you pay attention, you can also get a lot from people by their breathing, by their eye contact, how they move their eyes, their body English. Everything about them is telling you a message if you sit back and watch.
And that's exactly the same with the horse. Horses in a herd, they're not verbal the way humans are verbal, but they do communicate verbally, right? So they'll nicker, they'll whinny, they'll make little noises. And so we can react to that, and we know the different sounds and what they mean.
Mm-hmm.
And so, for example, this morning with the time change, I was a little bit late feeding the horses this morning. So I
They
got
let
out
you
there.
know it.
Got out there about 7:30, and don't you know, Windy, one of our horses, comes walking up to me and starts whinnying. So she's telling me, "Hey, you're late for breakfast."
I'm hungry. So what did
I'm
this
hungry.
card say?
Okay. So they all say something different. So I'm going to put them here. And so as people are walking through the obstacle course, I'm going to give you some as well. As they're going through
Don't
the course,
look at them
Well,
cheating.
there's no answers on the back. Just
There are no
equine
answers.
connection on the back.
These
They're just
are
questions.
These are open-ended questions. There
Yes,
is-
man, come up here so you can play this.
There-
Team of 2.
Normally we do this during the course. So
They're just questions. There's no answers. They're open-ended questions.
Dylan will be the horse.
they are.
Go sit down. He got it. Go sit down. Dylan, you'll be the horse. He'll be the nameless horse.
Okay, he's the headless horseman. Is
The
that what
headless
he
horse.
is? That's where I'm from. Sleepy Hollow, right?
Sleepy Hollow.
Instead of anything else, right? So the horse is doing something. You go, okay, what did you notice about?
Windy today.
What do you know about Wendy today? She was hungry, apparently.
She was hungry this morning, and Mama was a little bit late feeding. So what do you think she's thinking?
She's hungry. Feed me.
I'm mad you didn't feed me. Like,
What is
can
your?
I get my food?
Why are you late?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
How else could you do that, right? So maybe you set my alarm a little bit earlier. Maybe I feel like I'm talking to my kids. Okay, Mom, I was late for school today. Well, why? What could you do differently? Well, maybe I should set my alarm. Maybe you should pick your clothes out the night before. Maybe we should pack lunch, right? It's the same kind of thing.
Exactly.
What can you do with the kids? What can you do with the horses?
Same thing with my pets. I mean, my cat, my dog, even my bearded dragon, if they're hungry, they're going to let you know, especially if you're late. I think it's hilarious because, like, all animals can respond to what humans do, and sometimes they come to expect things if they get into the routine. Even a lizard. So it's cool.
You know, I just adopted a cat, Peaches. She's a pink cat, right? And Peaches is very unique. There's something different about this cat, more than any other cat I've ever had in my life. So Peaches comes up on the bed, and she talks with her paws, and she taps you. Well, she does this, and she goes, and then she sits. And she talks. I've never seen a cat talk.
Like a dog.
I've never seen a dog do this either. She actually taps me, not scratches me, nothing. Taps me, then comes over and licks where she taps. So if she taps me here, she licks. If she taps me here, she licks.
She is accepting you as a member of her herd.
It's
is what she's doing.
Unbelievable. I've never in my life, and everywhere I walk around the house, it sits by my feet, like it's watching.
She's watching you.
She's watching, and she'll look back and she'll sit there. If I go to the bathroom, it says, Peaches, you gotta wait outside. She waits outside the door.
Oh my God.
I mean, it's like this animal knows what I'm saying. It's kind of. I just met this animal. I've only known her 10 days.
Oh wow.
You've made an impact in her life. What did you notice about Peaches that was unique, Freddie? Card 1.
When I walked into the store, they told me this cat's birthday. I walked in the day before her birthday, and they told me that if they don't take her out of, if you don't take her, they got to put her in a shelter. They're gonna 86 it because she's 7 years old, and nobody takes a 7-year-old cat. So I said, why
were you at
not?
the shelter in the first place?
I went to buy food for my Maine Coon.
Okay.
I got a Maine Coon cat that's 21 pounds.
I have a Maine Coon cat also.
It was given to me as a birthday gift. Thank you very much, Freddie, wherever you are.
Aww.
But he's great. I love him. But he's big, he's bulky, he's whatever. So everybody told me they're not going to get along. They're not going to get along. Well, she runs the house. So this cat sits there, and she extends the paw, and I shake her hand, and she's just looking at me. I said, okay, let's go. I'm taking her home. And I wrote the papers, and I took it home with me.
Here's the question. How do you think she feels when you shake her hand?
She loves it. Her eyes get Chinese.
You play nicely. Thank you.
Her eyes get Chinese. The cat communicates. The funny thing about what you do, people do this.
Right.
You just have to sit and listen. You know, the best deal made is the one you listen. Not the one you speak, is the one you listen. It's that whole communication thing that's going on. I could tell a whole bunch just by looking at what you're looking at. Simple.
She's looking at you thinking, really, Freddie?
She says this guy's mental.
But it's the whole same way you communicate with Peaches is how you need to communicate with the horses, right? And when you talk to them, it's funny because they don't understand your words, but they understand your inflection.
They don't? I tell the cat to sit and it does?
Yeah.
I think they understand the words. I think
she
something's
listen to?
going on here with this
Cat's
cat.
a little bit unique.
This cat's strange. But I love her. It's just that her communication is a little bit different.
She's communicating with you as if you were another cat, because that's what they do with each other.
How do I know I'm not?
Have you ever had more than one cat at one time?
Never. I've never adopted a cat in my life.
We have 6.
Oh my God.
Yeah, Nature Speaks has 12 animals. We have an even dozen right now. We have 6 cats, 2 dogs, 4 horses. Every animal was a rescue. Most of the cats were feral cats. They're now domestic cats. One is the Maine Coon. And even as they communicate with each other, because if you watch 2 cats interact, you will see they're doing exactly the same thing that cat's doing with you. So the cat is communicating with you the only way she knows how, because God made her as a cat. And she's communicating with you the way she would another cat.
Through touch and through licking and through the senses.
Well, I have a different theory about cats.
Do you? You want to share them when we get back from commercial break?
Okay.
Give us a call. 888-565-1470. More with Freddie's theory on cats. We'll be right back.
Let's all welcome a new sponsor to the show. It's AMP2 TV, the first and only internet production company that's truly plugged in. When you're looking for a full-service internet TV radio production company, discover AMP2 TV, a full-service production company that can provide all streaming videos in studio or remotely. They offer web page development, and they use all the latest platforms to help make all your business selling points more powerful. They can do remotes or live radio streaming as well as tape productions for social media platforms and television. AMP2 TV can handle all of your television needs, including closed caption for a perfect on-air telecast. Choose from a variety of creative TV and radio packages or visit one of their many studios to get your creative juices flowing. Come and see why AMP2 TV works with many major companies, including Comcast, Bravo, and Fox 29, as well as individuals and businesses of all types and sizes. To see samples of their work or to find out more, visit their website at amp2.tv. That's A-M-P, the number 2.tv, or call them at 866-224-5422. Feel free to call for a quote or just a consult of how to put your business on a social media platform or radio platform, or just doing a show that is covered by all platforms. Call 866-224-5422 and make an appointment. That's 866-224-5422.
Hi there. I'm Eileen Lemmelman, licensed clinical social worker at the Center for Authentic Living.
And I am Dr. Jill Schwartzberg, licensed psychologist at the Center for Authentic Living.
We are holistic mental health practitioners providing a variety of treatment modalities to help you.
We offer individual therapy, couples therapy, family therapy, as well as numerous groups and workshops.
Don't forget to contact us at 561-265-5738.
Or visit us at www.centerforouthenticliving.com.
Don't forget to be mindful and breathe.
Do you want to enhance your love life with flowers? Rejuvenate love, life, health with flowers from Blossom Moments? Weekly deliveries to your home, your business, hospital, or even senior centers. Give us a call at 561-951-6343. Blossom Moments could also coordinate your wedding or event. Contact Blossom Moments at bmgevents.net. For all of your floral event needs, large or small, call Blossom Moments. 561-951-6343. And we look forward to hearing from you.
Thank you for watching the Brooklyn Cafe, where every day is a new adventure. If you'd like to join Dawn and Freddie S. at the cafe, give them a call at 888-565-1470 toll free. Come on in for a cup of coffee or call to share a thought for the day and get all the information you need to help your business grow. Don't forget, sharing is caring, and to like this video. Let's reopen the cafe doors now. Back to Dawn and Freddie S.
And we're home.
And we're home. And we're back at the Brooklyn Cafe TV. We're talking horses, and Freddie has a whole theory on cats.
Well, I always thought that cats are humans. If you look at a cat's face long enough, you will see a face that looks like a human being. Yeah, I know. I think I'm crazy too. But the bottom line is, I think that they were reincarnated back in this form of life for a reason. Different from dogs. You ever notice how a dog and its owner sort of start looking the same? You ever notice that? Check it out. It's all true. But cats are a little bit different breed.
So you think husbands and wives start looking the same too?
I never heard that before.
Really?
Never
I've heard that. I've heard that before. You don't
You
think?
heard that?
Yeah.
Well, how were you, 12? You heard that. I heard that.
You haven't heard that?
No. Your
But you
parents
don't-
look the same?
No.
Uh-huh.
Mine
You
kinda
heard.
do.
I guess you must
Well,
have
they're
heard.
not together, so like you know.
Oh, is that what it is? You gotta be together? You mean two people in the same room for a long time?
Yeah.
So your theory
I'm
in
out.
cats is you think their spirit has come back from a
Yes.
human into
Now
a cat.
she's gonna take this to another level.
Well,
Yes,
that's
Dawn.
what you're
Dawn,
saying.
you have to go to the farm to understand the concept.
Of the horses?
It's not about just the horses. That's just the beginning of it. What she is teaching should be learned among humans. We don't do enough. Suppose, yes, Manuel is my horse, though he's not a horse. I should be able to communicate to him the way I am with this horse on an everyday living.
Yes, and it's not the words, it's the actions.
It's a lot of things. It's body English, words, it's karma, it's purity of heart.
Yes.
That's what it comes down to. That's why I love salesmen. I love salesmen. Are they telling you the truth or are they just trying to get a sale?
Well, that's the point about the horse. The horse is only completely honest. It has no other way to be. It knows no other way to be. God made the horse to be a horse.
And you're a 501c3.
Of course.
And the money for your foundation goes to support the animals, the activities.
Yes, and we also do offer programs to some of our churches, our day camps in the summertime, and some of our inner city kids. We do offer low cost and or sometimes free programs, and we can have those often underwritten by donations. One of our projects right now is we're working with Bobby Orr. Anybody remember the hockey great?
Absolutely.
Yeah, well, he's helping us raise money, and he is contributing to a compost program. It's actually being done as a Gold Star program through one of our students who's a Girl Scout. So it's her Girl Scout Gold Star program. And we are going to be raising money so that we can turn our manure into fertilizer for sale so people can use it in their gardens.
Ever think about what you do with the manure? Never
Yeah.
even thought about it. You did?
You guys know what manure is, right?
Yes.
Denley, you know what manure is?
Yes.
Never thought about what you do with the manure.
Manure is
poop.
compost.
It's
Well, you have
put
to-
in your plants.
Well, no, I know what it is. It's just something I never really thought about that you have to do something with it. But
well, when you have 4 horses, you have a lot of it.
So you have to compost it, and
It could be
we
worse. It
do.
could be elephants.
Oh, yeah. You don't want that.
But they have high grades of the bacteria that plants love and yada, yada, yada. You can make all sorts of stuff out of it. My father, that's another story. We used to deal with that stuff too.
It's highly acidic, so you want to break it down and make it more usable
I
by
know.
breaking it down.
You got to put Vicks right here.
It's not that bad, really.
No?
No.
How long you been on the farm?
Wow. Well, we're almost celebrating 2 years in our own place in Jupiter Farms.
And before that?
And before that, we were in Jupiter Farms renting at different facilities.
So you've been in the horse industry
10 years.
And that's why she says it.
well, let's give Rachel one of our hope hearts.
Yes. And let's give out the phone number and the address to the farm.
To Nature Speaks. How can people find you and where everything is? And the horses?
We have a website. It's
Go ahead, get ready.
www.nature-speaks.com. Our phone number is 561-632-2394. And we're on Facebook. And you can just come on by.
Come on by. Okay, choose a heart.
Choose a heart.
We say the heart chooses you. I have to have these cards
Well,
printed up.
This is beautiful.
What does it say?
Love, love,
See?
love, love.
What
And
you
there
do,
you have it.
you take it. Oh, look, this is sparkle your sparkle. There's a number on the bottom.
17.
17. You go to brooklyncafe.tv. You register your hope heart. And these were created
wonderful.
so we can actually hold hope in your hand. There's a little message, and you get to hold it. When you
Aw.
find someone who needs love or a little bit of hope, you pay it forward to them, and then they register. We can see how far hope has traveled worldwide.
That
You
is
see how far it
beautiful.
comes. Have you guys gotten your hearts?
Yes.
No.
I have.
No.
No.
Matthew needs a heart.
Matthew, you sure you didn't leave your heart on the table over here behind me?
Or on your sleeve, perhaps.
There you go. Has he wear his heart in his sleeve?
Relatable.
I don't think Matthew left it there. I think somebody else did.
All right, with
I
somebody.
think Teddy left it there.
Teddy, was it you?
You got love? Got hers on.
There's
Wait,
a couple of ones.
you got love too?
Yeah.
Today's all about love, apparently.
All right. Wonderful.
And there you have it.
Well, I have some love for you guys.
Uh-oh.
So we brought you a couple of little gifts.
Uh-oh.
So we have 4 horses at our farm.
It's not compost.
2 of them
That's not
are,
a mushroom, is it?
2 of them are little brown. No.
Wow.
Two of them are little
Pretty.
brown horses.
Oh,
Okay.
no.
Cute. Here's another one.
Oh, wow.
Oh, no.
Oh, yes.
And this is our little paint horse. Okay.
Oh, no.
And then this is Dallas, our Palomino. Okay.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
So
These are beautiful. We've got 4 horses now.
So you now have 4 horses, and you can play with those in the bathtub.
Or
Or
I
in your
can throw
swimming
them at
pool.
him.
No, she throws them at me.
I can go.
They won't
Freddie,
hurt you.
Nay.
She
I used to say, wait, it started with these, and I would say, duck. And, now we just
And you
go,
didn't.
Nay. And he did duck.
And it's funny because it's an attorney that called and says that's abuse. Let's put charges against him. You know, enough for nothing.
We share.
What is the address of the Nature Speaks of the farm? Where is it?
Nature Speaks, our address is 11065 164th Court North in Jupiter Farms.
How
And the
far
phone
is
number?
Jupiter? Okay, phone number.
561-632-2394.
Jupiter
Lots of
Farm is
questions.
about, what, 40 minutes?
It was
from
about 40 minutes to get here. Wasn't too bad.
here? It's a nice country up there.
It's beautiful. Wait till you see it.
No, I've been
We
to
filmed
Jupiter.
yesterday we filmed a music video for a new song coming out. It's going to be on YouTube and on MTV. And so the cameraman that came was amazed at the woods. And we had him walking through the woods.
How many acres?
Well, we have 2.5. There's 20 acres behind us.
Wow.
And it's all woods. Wow. And there's lots of beautiful canals for riding, and we live on a dirt road. We live on a dirt road.
You live there?
I live at my farm. Yes, I do. My house is on the property.
She lives
at
on a
the
dirt
farm.
road.
But we also have a well, right? We have our own water system, and we have septic. So that is definitely the country.
So interesting.
She's like old school country.
Well, I don't churn my own butter.
You know, when I grew up, though, I went to school in Davie, and Davie has changed a lot. But back when I went to school, Davie
Yeah.
was definitely known as horse country.
Yeah, you went to school in the barn.
Pretty much.
Pretty much.
Have you ever gone swimming at Wolf Lake?
No.
No, they dried up by the time she got there.
Where is that, in Davie?
It's in Davie.
Really?
We swim with the horses there.
Really?
Much fun. We'll have to go.
Swim with the horses, swim
Road
with the
trip.
pigs,
Road
swim with
trip,
the
swim
dolphins.
horses. We've got to bring Paul.
I know,
Got to
right?
bring Paul to swim with the horses.
Swim with the horses.
Never knew. Swim with the pigs.
That was, yeah, that's what he said, remember? Swim with
Don't
the
forget to purchase your Brooklyn Cafe TV on Ice tickets. Go to Facebook, find the link. We can send that out. We'll keep sharing it out. The game is in 11 days, so time to get your tickets. Network, it's a business building opportunity. Network your network, as we always do.
That's
Have some
right.
fun with us. Get to join us for a pregame show at 5:30 up in the Chairman's Club. It is March 23rd when the Panthers play the Bruins. I actually even got a new Panthers jersey. It's a little large for me, but I got a Panthers jersey.
I'm going to get a Boston Bruin jersey.
Are you?
Yeah.
Because that's what Z said. But, we're not, but you had Cheevers is going to come on. He's a goalie.
Yes, he was. He's not only a goalie, he's an all-star and in the Hall of Fame.
So we're going to have some fun. We're crossing that off Freddie's bucket list of a show at BB&T Center. Keep growing and doing.
If I get to wear a Boston Bruin jersey, do you think Shivas can go downstairs and get all the players to sign it? Wow.
Maybe you can go downstairs because afterwards we get to go on the ice for a slap shot.
Yeah, but that's in the lot. You got to go to the locker room for them to sign the shirt. Maybe I get a little kit. Dylan, what are you doing? Dylan, why don't you wear this
Dylan
jersey?
into the locker room to do it?
Yeah, and everybody signed
I don't look 12 years old, so
No,
that
he does
No, you
not.
look
It would-
about 13.
It'd be the facial hair that kind of gives it away.
facial.
Just
Oh,
saying.
look,
facial hair.
Hey,
Yeah.
when did you grow a beard? Dylan?
When did I mean, I shaved like 3 weeks ago, so.
There is so he grew a beard.
There you
But
go.
join our fun. It's March 23rd. Tickets are still available. You're going to get your tickets. We're going to be up at the Lord Stanley Loft.
Yes, we're getting the tickets.
And proceeds from each ticket sale goes back to one of the incredible foundations that we're working with. All you have to do is type the name in the box, and everything gets allocated right there. And the tickets are mobile, so you cannot print them. So all you have to do is bring
don't
your
need to
smartphone,
print them.
and they'll be right there for you.
They'll be on your phone. Just show the phone, and you're good to go.
Got a lot of things coming up. April 12th, we're going to be at the Brain Bowl at Boca West, which supports the 3 Alzheimer's associations and dementia and Parkinson's. So that's a lot going on.
That's a big shoot. And then we have the train
And on May 1st, we're going to be
We
at
have
Sparkle
Steve-O's
of
thing,
Life
too.
on the Bright Line.
When is Steve-O's thing?
April 28th.
April 28th, Steve-O's thing.
He's going to be in Miami Gardens, I think.
That's right. We're going down to Miami Gardens.
Actually, I think it's up at Indian Springs. I think he did the Miami one already.
It's at
Oh,
Indian
yeah,
Springs.
okay. Indian Springs? Okay. Well, I just know it's April 28th.
That's why I love Dylan. Thanks, Dylan.
It is April 28th.
It's at
Dylan
Indian
always
Springs.
agrees with you. Dylan agrees with you and you agree with Dylan. It's a little scary. You guys could be like on a whole team with the horses.
No, we'll confuse the horse.
Yeah, he probably
He'll
would.
He'll say go
It'll
left.
I'll go left and he'll go right, and he's like, I go down and he goes up. And
You got to pull the ropes and see which way they're going. It's like when you row a boat.
Why would I row a boat with the horse?
No, we just row a boat.
How are you going to put a horse in a rowboat?
I'm putting the horse in the rowboat.
So why would you have a horse
Wait
in a
till I
rowboat?
tell you my horse story.
I'm afraid to ask. If you put a horse in a rowboat, there's really something wrong with you.
Just you want me in a rowboat with 2 oars.
Is there something
I
wrong
don't
with this
know where
woman?
this is coming from.
Didn't you hear what she said? You heard, right? She's going to tell us a horse story, and she's talking about a rowboat. 1 and 1 equals 3?
1 and 1 in my brain equals 3.
Unbelievable. Anyway, get your tickets and more of this madness will be around you. God help you. We will be at the $85 seats on top. Come on and join us and have a little fun in your life.
Tomorrow is Fem City Women's Wednesday at the Brooklyn Cafe. We've got Fem City joining us. We've got a new therapeutic shoe company that's joining us. And yes, they're bringing you a pair of shoes as well.
Are you serious?
Mm-hmm.
Therapeutic shoes?
Yes.
So, Freddie, how was that walk on Saturday that you did in the heels? Did you do that? No?
I was away.
Oh, you didn't do it? Oh.
I didn't do it. I'm going to have to apologize up and down for that, but thank you for bringing it up, Dylan.
Yes, the new therapeutic shoe company coming tomorrow.
With heels?
No heels.
This is just a therapeutic shoe?
It's a therapeutic
God,
shoe.
I can't wait till tomorrow.
I'm
I
going
want
to
to
be
see
wearing
this.
therapeutic shoes.
You will.
You
I don't
too.
have
They're
to.
bringing you a pair.
I'm going to be riding the horsey.
Have a great day, everyone. We'll see you tomorrow. Same time, same place. Be kind to each other.
And don't be late.
Bye-bye. Yay.
Pure Wave. Supercharge your cells. Energize your body with Pure Wave therapy. Internationally patented, Pure Wave technology helps eliminate radiation from modern electronic devices, which can cause chronic disease. Pure Wave technology strengthens the immune system and metabolism while activating hormone production. PureWaveNow.com, 561-965-7777. Are you ready for improved cell regeneration, less discomfort, a longer, healthier, vital life? Contact PureWaveNow.com for your consultation. Non-invasive technology promotes relaxation, a better quality of life, and more energy. Call PureWave Now at 561-965-7777. PureWaveNow.com.
The Heart of Delray Gallery, located in the Delray Art Complex, is one of South Florida's top venues for art, culture, music, and private events. The Heart of Delray Gallery is a cutting-edge, 11,000-square-foot art exhibition showcasing local artists and artisans with the highest quality of talent and vision, highlighting South Florida's creative arts. Visit us at the Heart of Delray Gallery, 1440 North Federal Highway in Delray Beach. Come, take a tour, book your next private event or fundraiser, or join us for Art Walk the first Friday of every month from 6 to 11 p.m. For more information, give us a call at 561-278-0074.
Well, that's about it for today. Even though the show is over, the Brooklyn Cafe is always open for business. You're invited to join the fun every day. If you missed some of the laughs from today, Dawn and Freddie S. will bring you more goodwill next time. You can follow the cafe on Facebook at the Brooklyn Cafe TV to rewatch every minute of the show. We'll see you next time.